Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Trails to Azure. Likely the third to last. Last time, we went around and we rescued all our friends. After Lloyd and the SSS were arrested, trying to take Kia back from Arios and Maribel and company. Lloyd got his ass thrown in jail and sat there for most of Cold Steel 2, and then decided, fuck this, no jail can hold normal human Lloyd Bannings. So he broke out and then got an assist from Wazy and Kevin and the rest of the church people. Wazy revealing that he was in fact one of the Dominions, the highest ranking ass kickers in the Septian Church. And they each have their own little stealth flying ship shaped like a Dutch wooden clog. We flew around and basically tracked down where they had stashed all the other members of the SSS. None of them in the city because they wanted to keep them all away from Kia, but also not having harmed any of them because they don't want to upset Kia. They're in a weird position, her, as they use her to try and complete their plans, whatever those might be. So, where we left off, we finally got Chairman McDowell back as well, and the plan is we are going to hijack the airwaves and have him basically make a broadcast saying, everything Dieter has said is bullshit. I don't recognize the validity of him declaring himself president, and this is a coup. In the hopes that by that declaration coming from a reliable source, that'll be enough of a stain on the legitimacy of his regime that the Crossbell Defense Force will stop fighting us, and wait to see who comes out on top of this power struggle and declares that they were the legitimate ruler. So, we're gonna do that and see how that goes. Coup. Yeah, we're gonna reverse coup Dieter's ass. So, and we're gonna pick up here. I was saying before I started the highlight, did a whole bunch of stuff off screen, interspersed through all these saves. So we're going to be reloading frequently. Virtually every time we do a bunch of dialogue, I'm going to cut ahead to the next time something of note happens. Yeah. So it's going to be all dialogue and boss fights tonight. I think it'll be a good one. Do I talk to you to continue, or do I talk to? Oh, that's right. We pick the place that we need to go. Yeah. A little Koopa Loopy. Yes, indeed.
God.
All right, here we go. Heidi ho, naive cross ballerinos.
God, I thought that was real dialogue while I was getting my windows set up. I was like, what? Who is even talking right now?
Howdy doody, fuckers!
Huddly doodly huddly.
Yeah, doodly doodly howdly howdly.
The cameras are all set. Sound check is done too.
Now arriving at the airspace directly above the booster. We can begin when you are ready.
Okay, here we go. You ready, Speaker McDowell?
Yes, let's begin.
Ha! Here goes nothing. Now hacking the OrbitalNet from the booster site signal. Hackety, hackety, hackety.
The gang's all here.
I'm in. This is my Dieter Croyce call-out post on Twitter.com.
Oh, it's gonna be so effective.
Oh, we're reenacting Hackers 1999 again.
Yes.
Starring Matthew Lillard, current voice of Shaggy.
Yeah.
He's not the lead, but he's in it.
He's pretty wild in that movie.
I love that.
He's wild at everything.
Yeah, that's fair.
It kind of looks like rather than typing, Yona's hands are like clapping the edge.
He's just laughing the laptop. Yeah.
Yes, I've got control of the communication system.
Switching to the main camera. Got it. Good morning, Crossbell. This is reporter Gracelyn of the Crossbell News Service coming to you live. To be clear, the following broadcast is not endorsed by the CNS. I am here of my own volition to deliver this broadcast to you independently. There is someone here who I would like to introduce. I give you Speaker Henry McDowell, representative of the cut the feed! Autonomous state of Crossbell.
Ship crashes.
Good morning. I am speaking to all citizens of Crossbell.
Hey, Fran, can we get a little more headroom on McDowell there? It's kind of
everyone. Oh, what? Do you need me to back up?
No, it's on the no. Don't move. No, we'll move the camera. Stop moving. Oh, he's so old.
Don't move your light. Oh God!
All right.
Stay on your mark.
And everyone who may be watching this broadcast.
He said his tower was this big, and I said that's disgusting.
It cuts to people watching this. They're just looking at a screen, shooting at a random shot of this fucking spaceship cabin or whatever. Have I mentioned I do not appear on camera due to my nature?
Yes. It's just like they're like moving the camera around, and the church is like, "That's an Merkaba." Like they're like, "Oh, you guys are broadcasting the insides of our classified ship. All right."
I, Henry McDowell, am Speaker of the Diet for the Autonomous State of Crossbell. See, it looks fine. As I'm sure you're all aware, former Mayor Croyce has recently declared the founding of the independent state of Crossbell. Furthermore, a military organization known as the Crossbell Defense Force was established while some Crossbellans may welcome both. I urge you to reconsider. Consider whether the state we find ourselves in has truly been the will of the people. Naturally, I know many of you have drawn conclusions about whether our independence is right or wrong already. However, the fact of the matter is that the current government was not established by a democratic process. That is the truth.
Why did we leave up our TV cars for weeks?
Yeah.
Independence was declared under the pretense of several Diet members, myself included, being falsely imprisoned. I am here to say that the Declaration of Independence was made arbitrarily and without the consent of the Crossbell Diet. So I ask, was the referendum's true purpose to gauge the people's willingness to be independent? No. It was merely to determine whether he would follow through with his declaration of intent. The Defense Force, the independent state of Crossbell, and even the President himself are all illegitimate. However, the questions do not end at the legitimacy of this new constitution. There is something just as important I want my fellow Crossbellans to ask themselves. Is what they have done, the state of affairs that they have created for our Crossbell and all the continent, truly just? Is it right? That is the question. I have had the opportunity to reflect upon that question with many whom I respect. Now, this is how I would like to answer. As a representative of the Crossbell State, I hereby, emphatically, and categorically declare the independent state of Crossbell invalid.
He really said it.
This will make our job a little easier.
I won't have an opinion until Cold Steel 2.
Indeed it will. Sergey, was this their doing?
You tell me. You know anyone else that could pull this off? Looks like business is about to pick up.
was great.
With many who I respect, and Noel Seeker.
There you have it. I'll now recap the events that led to this day. It began with the raid on Crossbell City 2 months ago.
How much longer will this swill continue to be broadcast?
We found how they gained access to the signal and are in the process of jamming their broadcast. It should only take another couple of minutes.
We've already withdrawn the screens that were in the city. The
Or
citizens will be
carelessly-
dispersed shortly as
carelessly
well.
left. Not a bad hand to play at a time like this. A clever mix of fact and fiction. That's the mark of a wily old veteran, wouldn't you say?
Aren't you forgetting something? This happened because you allowed the speaker to escape
You're
from
back.
house arrest.
Good point. That one is our bad. Though, had you allowed us to do things our way from the start, all these nuisances would be dead, and this wouldn't have happened.
You can chalk that up to the Divine Child. There's only so far we can go with the SSS if we want to keep her cooperation.
It's annoying, but those are the terms we agreed to.
This play will likely have a considerable effect on the defense force stationed outside of the city, too. I'll do what I can to mitigate it. Please do so.
Guys, come on, guys.
I think it's about time we got off our asses, too. Anyway, and the Resistance are still out there. Let the hunt begin.
I'll take responsibility for getting in touch with Ouroboros. I know nobody wants to do it. Something needs to be done about the SSS and the church's airship.
I'll send in my resume while I'm at it.
If you would.
Yeah.
She'd fit right in.
Yeah, she would.
Wouldn't she?
In the outfit? Yeah.
That was fun. Your old man isn't cut out for this.
Well, I'd like you to consider his foresight as president. This project's ultimate goal is to change the order of power throughout the entire continent. That's something my father could never hope to do alone.
Which is why he's surrounded himself with collaborators that can get the job done. Like the Divine Blade of Wind. And his other friend.
Precisely.
Hey.
Probably Shizuku,
Oh.
right?
Would it be... Or
Eric-
Oh,
wouldn't
no,
it-
it's Shirley.
Yeah,
Yeah.
surely.
Oh. Oh, and he's here.
Great.
I'm here too for some reason.
Hey, Lady Belle, what's up?
As energetic as ever, Shirley. Have you finished thinking over what we discussed earlier?
You mean about being in charge of your private unit? Sounds kind of fun, but I like what I'm doing already.
Are you sure I can put in a resume for you?
You could at least wait until I'm out of the room before trying to recruit her away.
My apologies. Regarding our last discussion, I'd like to proceed as planned if that's all right with you, Sigmund.
Fine by me? What are you gonna do, lad?
I have no reason to be here and suck entirely.
I don't recall becoming friends with you, so it's none of your business. I just want to not wear a shirt in a business building. I do whatever I want. Suit yourself.
I will not suit myself. I just expressed my intentions.
You're always welcome to roll with us if you want, Wald. I'll put you through the paces.
It's so funny because, like, they could just murder Wald.
Yeah,
so
they really could.
quickly.
Like, even in demon mode.
Aren't they so reliable and thoughtful?
You think that deadly little daddy's girl is thoughtful? Guess you'd know a thing or two about that yourself, wouldn't you?
Ooh, having second thoughts about taking me up on my offer?
Ha! As if. I finally got the power I deserve thanks to that drug you gave me. I love drugs. Powering ain't no one but me can control.
Okay.
That's for certain. There's no one who can match your physical strength when you demonize, Wald. It's quite fascinating.
Thinking of me as some kind of lab rat? That's fine. As long as I get to crush that smug son of a bitch.
I'm gonna put him in his place for good.
His place. His head between my ass cheeks. Oh,
Yeah.
I can feel the crushing now. Oh my god, the interplay of sex and violence.
I gotta go to the restroom.
Yeah, hang on.
Maribel just looking at him with like a coy little smile. This just plays out. I love. Walden's
She's also a Fujoshi.
She's
No,
just low-key about it.
I love so much that it's just like, well, we can't do anything to the SSS. That's like the one rule of our, like, that's the one restriction we have for our god powers. And Walden's like, can't wait to kill a member of the SSS. And everyone's just like, how long can we go without mentioning to him that he's literally not allowed to do that at all?
You figured out how to bring down the barrier?
Yes, and in turn, a way to suppress the power of the three ions. The key lies in the great bells.
The Great Bells. Do you mean the ones at Stargazer's Tower and the Moon Temple?
Are you suggesting they're strengthening that barrier and the ions?
No, more precisely, the Septarion is what's powering all of them. However, the Septarion is not complete at the moment. For it to perform such miracles over a vast area, the Septarion is likely relying on specific locations to amplify its power. Those locations are where the bells are resonating.
Can you back up a little bit? I cannot. I am naked. I am allowing my bells to resonate.
Those bells are capable of that?
So, if we were to theoretically stop the resonance,
Then you may be able to release the barrier, much like I've released the barrier on my banana hammock. I believe doing so would also suppress the power of the white ion that destroyed Gorelia Fortress, at least in theory. Hell, it's gotta be worth a try.
The barrier and white ion do remain our largest obstacles. Liberating
Typically, ion is more of a silver color.
Liberating Crossbell City will be impossible as long as those two challenges remain.
That mean
No, wait, I'm not the Seeker anymore. My bad. Sorry, I just kind of forget her.
you know what? Yeah. That means we should prepare to head to the Stargazer's Tower and Moon Temple, right?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I'm in trouble because I betrayed you. I'll be quiet now.
As for the third bell, according to Tsao, it was used at the ancient battlefield and then likely taken back to Central Square. We can't possibly reach that one, but we can at least still stop the resonance of the bells at Stargazers and Moon Temple.
Ouroboros is currently guarding both locations.
You don't say.
another problem to account for.
Campanella is stationed at the Moon Temple. As for Stargazer's Tower, I believe Aryan Road is the one guarding it.
So everyone's like, okay, we're going to the Moon Temple, right?
That crazy strong Nidus again, huh? Is that a word? Nidus? I don't know. Fuck it.
I think, but why would you use it? That's a problem. We should be able to handle the Fool, at least. Even with our numbers, I doubt we can win a direct confrontation with the Steel Maiden.
Is she really that strong?
Yeah, she is. Granted, the Society has its fair share of monsters regardless, but she surpasses even the strongest warriors they have. Her strength is inhuman. There may not be a man alive who could defeat her. Her only weakness is that her convictions make no sense, and you may be...
That's absurd. Wazy, you're one of the Septian Church's dominions, aren't you? Even you wouldn't be able to oppose her?
Oh, honey, that's right. I doubt my Stigma's power could put a dent in her armor. If anyone could challenge her, then maybe it would be the commander.
They'll let anyone with onion green hair be a dominion.
Yes, however, the entire continent is in a state of emergency. As things are, Commander Selnigt is in no position to come here.
I know. Selnate, ain't that what Garcia was to Lloyd a couple hours ago? We would have a puncher's chance if Kevin were here.
Yeah, Kevin is the big difference maker.
I mean, in fairness, I do think for a while Kevin had a weapon that probably could have killed her in rut.
Time is a luxury we don't have. We finally have an opening that could allow us to break this deadlock. There's no other choice. We have to take this chance.
Hell yeah.
Agreed.
J voice. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Doesn't matter how strong she is. No one is invincible.
Except for Ilya Plantier, apparently.
She'll make a difference. They're right. If we falter here, we'll never reach Belle and the others. I'm in. Let me sit back in the corner with my little cap on.
I wish you the best of luck with your little cap. I'll also advise that you should save Stargazer's Tower and Aryan Road for last.
Man.
Lest you be unprepared to face her knights, let alone her, that is.
Oh, we get to face her knights, do
We get to fight Klugali without her portrait.
All right. So we roll up to the Moon Temple.
To fight our favorite clown,
Hey.
Campanella?
Clownpanella.
It's so weird because, like, I think I still like Campanella, even though I find him a little annoying at this point. But at least I believe he knows what he's doing, which is such a rarity. That's Ouroboros' crest.
The door has been sealed by an unknown power. Let me check for any elements that may be higher.
That's
The bell again.
we just gotta stop that thing from resonating, right?
You're right on the mirror.
He's here.
Oh, dear, you must be here because of that meddling friend of our... What? Oh, of the meddling of our friend, the Meister. Perhaps I can't read at all. It's red. I'm like a bull. I can't see that color correctly. Perhaps the final Gordius-class prototypes and the attack on Arkansas angered him?
Yeah, I'd bet on it.
You reap what you sow. Don't blame me. The professor and the Jaegers dragged me into this.
We just see an aura burst from nowhere, and he's like, all right, time to fight. And it's like, oh, not this again.
But, oh well.
Oh!
If you're here, you must be looking to have some fun. Especially you, Wazy. Let's get the party started, shall we?
Archaisms?
These are Lao Gun Easy. They'll be easy. Don't worry about it. They're the society's base defense archaisms.
Let's send
so they will be easy.
Right, we all say so. Anyway, yeah, we're fighting some robots.
GG easy.
GG no re. Can't remember if these
Skill
are weak
issue.
to water or air. I think it's wind. We'll see. These guys are indeed pretty easy.
What do you want to do for the Lure Gun Easy? I don't know, just like...
No, I don't know, rename it.
60s sci-fi robot with tiny feet and like put a magneton on their back.
Yeah.
What about 4 magnets?
Sorry, wait.
No,
they're
not
back?
not a magnet on their back, but a magneton on their back.
Oh,
then
that's
they
right.
spin.
This is a fine opportunity because we're loading anyway, so I don't care about conserving stuff. For Wazy S crap. Oof, that's a large range self-destruct, huh? Okay.
I'd use that Tio ult before she dies immediately.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Randy's doing fine. This guy probably... Can I kill you? Hate having to think at all. Oh, it's because my move is down.
Same.
That's why he can't get over there. Wait, but I think I can line at him. Yeah, there we go. Oh, right. It's fine, because we're loading ahead.
Master strategist.
Master strategist.
You get to play like you're Austin.
Yeah.
What the hell was that? Ooh, that was quite a show, Aaron.
Good job, idiot.
Very well, please step inside. Ooh, here they come.
I'll be waiting for you in front of the bell.
Heart, what do you make of this and that heart?
I'm not sure, but I have a feeling he has some tricks up his sleeves.
And they're not going to be the fun kind either.
Regardless, we have no choice but to continue.
Yeah.
Get it, Wazy, you're a
Let's prepare for
slut.
the worst.
So this dungeon is pretty much just, it's the Moon Temple. We've seen it before. I'm not actually gonna run and like go through the whole thing, but pretty much Campanella sets up a little poozle for us.
I love poozles. Are those?
Those are the things that show up with heffalumps, right?
Yes.
This is my Zelda dungeon. The main door has been sealed just as the outside one was. The side ones have been as well.
Oh, that's cool. I like Zelda dungeons.
Those on the side have Ouroboros' mark on them, but look at the door at the top. That's the Colt's crest, isn't it?
Yeah, what in the world is the fool playing at here?
Our investigation.
Is Mo a
should
little
set
quiet
some
for anyone
question.
else?
A little bit.
Oh.
She's
Here.
standard Mo quiet. If
Okay. All right, shall we? I just wanted to make sure that she wasn't. Whoa, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, remember
I just wanted to
this-
make
Trails
sure that.
monster?
this dungeon has GeoCities era flaming skull gifts.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wow.
That's a fun.
Okay, so yeah, no, he really did set up a little Zelda dungeon. We have to find 2 orbs and put them in a thing, and that undoes the seal on this door. And
Love
shockingly,
the,
there's not a boss fight in here. You just get to run through here to the top.
Can't wait until we fight Dancing Baby Give. Or Hamster Dance.
I've actually seen this cutscene before because I wanted to see what Campanella's voice was, and I was like, oh.
Well done, guys! So, how did you like the dungeon? And what about the treasure hunt? Cliched stuff like that isn't too bad every once in a while, right?
I had a feeling that was your handiwork.
You think you're slick wasting our time like that, huh?
Well, what you don't know is that we teleported past the puzzle.
Wasting? Perish the thought. Where would the fun be in coming up here without a challenge? And a fool has to have their fun, you know. It's all part of the job. Yes, fun. So much fun.
How poozling. Is it common for Ouroboros to recruit members as young as you?
Oh, honey.
Must be like
Yeah.
red in that regard, right?
Unlike her, my appearance isn't a very good reflection of my age.
This game has voice acting. Not the
A
English
little
version.
bit.
There are evolution versions of Trails in the Sky and the Crossbell games in Japanese that have almost full VA, actually.
Oh, really?
So you can hear the Japanese voices for them way earlier if you really want to.
Yeah.
Anyway, how about that declaration of invalidity, huh? Bravo! I swear I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. Amusing as it was, though, I can't help but wonder if Crossbell is prepared to go down the thorny path you're setting it on.
We're well aware of the consequences.
Even if the path ahead is treacherous, it's something we must confront at some point.
Is that what you think? Well, whatever. What ends up happening to Crossbell is outside the scope of my mission. In that sense, I could leave right now if I really wanted to, if someone were to beat me in a little game of bum party. But where's the fun in that? It's time to raise the curtain on my grand finale.
I would actually love it if it was Palm Party.
What is that?
An illusion? No, a phase space expansion?
What? Does he plan on trapping us here in a barrier? We're great at getting over the barrier!
Since the footing is so poor here, I'll do you a favor and guide us to a more appropriate set for my production. Enforcer number 0, Campanella the Fool. Let's have ourselves some good old-fashioned fun, while we still can.
I'm slightly annoyed because I remembered this BGM as being exclusively Aryan Road's boss theme, and they used it here.
both of
They
them.
used it here, and I was like, ah, you jerks! Campanella doesn't deserve this shit. Campanella deserves. He actually doesn't deserve the hamster dance as his boss theme.
I will say, unlike them kind of leaving Ren as a dangling plot thread in Zero, had I been playing these games as they came out, I'd be so excited to get to fight Campanella finally after the Sky games.
That's fair. Well, he turned Randy into a pepper.
Yeah, that feels right.
So
that's a weird status that exists.
It's exclusive to this fight.
That's great. I like that.
I actually don't know if I even need to recuria it because I don't think it stops you from acting. But I think Randy would prefer to not be a pepper, so I'll do him a solid there.
He might be happier this way, though.
Hey,
now,
I'm finally as hot as I always thought I was.
Hey!
You unpeppered him.
Ah,
fuck. I'm also gonna put up Art Reflect for later.
He's just like, turn me back! Turn me back! I don't ever want to not be a pepper again! The sheer joy I felt at being a pepper! It's unmatched!
change. Whoop.
I do like that Campanella's fight gimmick is just being fucking annoying.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hi, I'm just gonna be
So,
a dude.
you'll notice Campanella also has Arts Reflect, but his doesn't have a number on it. He just permanently reflects Arts at this phase of the fight. So you finally win, Jello. I literally can't try to use Arts to kill him.
Yes, I finally win.
Finally.
This is the last nail in the coffin of Jello being right 4 games
You
in.
know what? Die.
Imitation salt pail? Ooh, wee! Wazy's like, I've seen bigger.
Yeah, I've seen worse. Okay, how bad is this gonna be? Alright, that's pretty bad, but not the end of the world. We'll have a chance to TOS craft before he acts again, so we're fine for now.
Can she as a pepper?
That's
No.
a good point, yeah. Actually, I think, no, she can use arts but not craft, so yeah, let me unpep her real quick.
Yeah.
I assume Curia Balm works on this, I didn't actually try it before. Yeah, okay.
Okay, there she goes.
Let's see, can you get a quick heal off before you spend your turn? Not before his, that's okay, I'll just do it now. Don't have enough craft to pop on this crit turn. That's okay.
Yeah, you have Wazy's.
His is magic damage, unfortunately. So if I use it, he will just die.
Experiencing ego death as a pepper.
Let's see. Close to having, yada. Close to having burst. There we go. Permutation. I don't know what that did. Oh, he's did he put up?
Did
I
he
wiggle
switch
now.
his fucking
No,
resistances?
he's woobling. You see, I actually don't know what that does. Well, let's
Hit
try.
him, it'll be funny.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He wiggles.
Okay, well, it was pretty funny. We're gonna use burst. Let's see.
Oh my! What are you doing there?
You know what? Sure.
I hate this guy too.
Let's see if we roll a good one. Nope, he used the one that debuffs. Oh well. Tio has mostly arts, so she's not very useful right now, regardless. Just gonna beat his ass. Let's see. Lazy.
Geo, tagging me, Noel Seeker!
Do it! Do it, you
Can we
fucking
turn-
coward!
Her into a pepper.
Can you even tag in Seekers? Like,
No, you
do you
can't
only
tag
have
people
6
in
party
this
members? No, oh, I meant like, like outside of this battle, could you put her in your active party or? Oh, all right.
Oh, I guess he had a craft guard? That's weird. Well, he's not woobling anymore.
Now you can get his ass with Wazy.
Sounded like he said
Like that-
spaghetti.
Like, his voice is so high.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's 8.
Okay, and now he no longer has Arts Reflect.
I like his English voice well enough.
It's fine.
Did you fucking give me a turn, you prick? Okay, thank you.
Why would I do that?
At least he's
I
using
don't
his turn to fucking inconvenience you and not like blow you up or anything.
Oh, he's like
He
one
uns-
Yeah.
My final ability, Magic Pixel. Ow, fuck.
Ow, fuck! Jesus Christ!
You just go up, kick him in the knee, and he's like, ah!
Knees
Ow.
weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his outfit already. Grandmaster's spaghetti.
Whew, I'm beat. That's what I get for moving myself to the front lines for once.
Had enough yet?
The victory goes to us. No objections. Despite my Miles Edgeworth cosplay. Still, I can't imagine that you have any chance against the Steel Maiden.
Mind your own damn business, pal.
Fine, fine. It's about time I bid farewell to Crossbell anyway. I wonder how this artificial septarian will turn out, though. I'd love to stay and find out, but there's work to be done in the Empire.
The Phantasmal Blaze plan?
Do you intend on making a mess of the Empire as well?
Oh, honey, we don't have to try that hard. Who can say? Everything is according to our illustrious Grandmaster's will. When they're tested, it's up to the children of man to offer up their answer, like always. You all are no different.
What?
Offer an answer. Let's meet again someday, if fate allows. What sort of answer will you offer in the end?
Oh god, no. No, once this game's over, I'm retiring.
Oh, me too. I'd love for... Oh, okay.
Me too, just disappears.
Dots.
Typical. Riddles until the very end.
What could he have meant by offering up an answer?
Never mind that. Shouldn't we stop the bell's resonance?
Right. Mind giving me a hand, Randy?
Allow me to
Mind
assist
giving me
as
a
well.
handy?
Yeah.
Mind giving me a Randy hand?
Huh?
Oh, they literally just physically have to stop.
Oh, we're just like,
wiggling.
alright.
It stopped.
However, I am still detecting the presence of the higher elements. Stopping the bell only ended its resonance with the other 2 bells.
In other words, we gotta get to stopping the bell over at the tower now.
Yeah, now in resonance between 2 remaining bells.
Are you eating pizza?
No! It's Whataburger!
Oh.
What if George said was true? That's our key to lifting the barrier that surrounds the city. I tried to eat the bell. And that stopped Stargazer's tower.
Right.
Okay, leader.
Just eat a cold.
Alright. I'm trying to remember if there's like... No, there's no like special dialogue. We go... Yeah, we just fucking go here.
Eating the Taco Bell.
By far my preferred one of these 2 little dungeon segments. We do have to fight some more goofy-ass robots first,
We
though.
are the GGs.
White archaisms.
They're no small fry either. I've never seen this model before.
There is information about them in the database. They are similar to a model the Society used during the Liberal incident.
They are known as Vanguard units, right? It's a model that's highly efficient at hand-to-hand combat.
Vanguard F3, Sleipnir. It is a machine specifically designed for use by my stall Ritter.
Well, your Vanguard F3 is about to meet my Alt F4.
What?
You get it, computer?
I
What
was
is a
born
computer?
hundreds of years before those existed. I see you had no trouble breaking through Campanella's line of defense. If you wish to challenge this fateful tower, then my knights and I shall be your opponents.
Yona just calls in, good one! Yeah!
To breach it, you must first demonstrate you have the resolve to break through those machines' defense. Do that, and we can speak again.
we're gonna break a lot more than their defenses.
If you want it, that's good. Consider your bad scrapped.
God damn it.
What?
You want it? It's yours, my
Are
friend.
you eating pizza?
No, it's a burger.
I have never had a pizza. They were invented long after I was gone.
I'll share one with you.
I now defect from Ouroboros. This is delicious.
Delicious.
I would legitimately consider that better writing.
You have one bite.
Once
of
you
pizza
show
and you're
her
like,
the power of the burger.
Are there
Ouroboros never had the courtesy to feed me a burg.
She would be fun in that role, I think. The anachronistic, like, I'm here to catch up with time and I am a god.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, you are slaughtering these things.
Yeah, these robots ain't such hot shit.
They were really hard.
Oh, I can't believe we managed to overcome them. Congratulations, you have just barely qualified. Bring me
If that's how tough the robots are, I can't imagine how tough she's gonna be.
Bring me your burger and maybe I'll throw the fight. Inside, the Stallritter are posted at several key positions in the tower. Challenge them as you climb and further demonstrate your resolve and determination.
That's bullshit. You're moving the goalpost.
I apologize, Detective Bannings. This burger has mayonnaise on it. I specifically requested no mayonnaise. Your death will be swift.
Duvalie in tears. She asked for no pickles.
she asked for no pickles.
Yeah, I was gonna have Duvalie say it, but yes, same
Asked
joke.
for no mayonnaise.
She asked for no pickle!
How dare you?
Fucking bitch!
The Stallritter, she meant those girls in the armor that we saw before, right?
Yes, I've heard they're an elite combat unit among Ouroboros. One of them's even a good character. They may not have numbers, but it'd be wise to think of them each on the level of an enforcer. Perhaps stronger.
I don't believe you.
I can believe it. I can believe it. Shut the fuck up, Lloyd. Those girlies ain't just playing dress up in that armor. They're the real deal.
Ellie, you are reaning.
Is something on your mind?
Yes, but I'm not sure if it's relevant at the moment. I've been wondering what kind of person the Steel Maiden is, and why she chose to hide her face under a helmet.
Just remembering some of the history books that I read back in Erebonia.
Hadn't really thought about it, but that's a good question.
Are you suggesting there may be a specific reason she chooses not to reveal her face?
It would be
At
very
least
dumb if that were the case, because, like, who the fuck's gonna recognize her 200 years later?
Yeah, Ellie's hunch is right on. Even the Grossritter hasn't seen her face or uncovered her identity and backstory.
She's clearly not doing it to hide her sex the way I was.
All true. We may learn about her as we challenge her followers. Whoever the Steel Maiden is, I'll give her this. She was right about us stealing our resolve and determination. Let's do this!
All right, yes.
I mean, you said that like it was a pun, Lloyd, but, like, that's literally the word she used, so I don't think you can really count that one, buddy.
No, it counts. It counts.
Alright.
We're stealing our resolve. She's the Steel Maiden.
One of my all-time favorite interactions with this series I've ever had is when we were doing Cold Steel 4 bingo cards, and Austin put in, Aryan Road falls in love with Reen on his card, and, like, I think I fell over. I was laughing from, like, the biggest influx of don't make jokes energy. Like, it doesn't happen for what it's worth.
Yeah.
But I was like,
God.
that's so plausible that I'm furious.
Yeah.
We gotta see which one it is.
I think it's the Archer.
I think it's blue.
I can't remember.
Is the
which
Archer
one.
the shitty one? I want to, like, the little
she's
hee-hoo
the
peanut.
little Edu.
Yeah, I can't remember
I'll
if
be the
it's,
little-
if it's her or the halberd girl, but we'll find out in a second.
I'll be the hee-hoo.
The red one doesn't.
Oh, it is red one.
Oh,
No,
it is
no.
the red one. Damn it.
Got our first one.
I am a faithful soldier of the Stallritter, Ines the Stout. By the order of Lord Aryanroad, I shall be your first opponent. May I ask your names? Special Support Section, Lloyd Bannings.
And friends.
You're under arrest. I don't suppose you'll let us pass without a fight.
Depends if you are willing to share your French fries.
Oh, damn it, I'm all out. Then die. You assume right. When I first saw you at the wetlands, you were still far too inexperienced. Now, however, I believe you may be suitable foes for the Stahlritter to vanquish.
Oh, dope.
Show me you are worthy of being in the presence of our Lord Arianrode. Let's see how you fare against the halberd of the stout. Have it your way.
Oh, it's Burger King then. As a member of the stall leader, you're the one who's what? You're the one who's worthy of our nut. You fuck it, go! I fucked it up.
Yeah, Burger King.
Lloyd's just not listening. Oh, Burger King.
Oh, Lloyd got his final S-craft also. Let's watch it.
They're bigger now.
Sonic the Hedgehog!
Sonic now.
Yahoo!
Physical reflect instantly blows Lloyd up. Pretty good base attack.
Yeah.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. Shit.
So
Yeah, I wish he kept that one in Gold Steel. That's my favorite S-craft of his.
So she is not terribly difficult. Let's see. Yeah, just plop her. She's not weak to any hits. Whatever. Oh, we got a team rush mid-burst. That's rare. Let's see. Oh man, can we kill her before burst ends? Probably not quite, but close.
I mean, you can use Wazy ult.
Oh yeah. As soon as this is
You're
over,
reloading. You might as well.
Yeah.
Go bigger. Oh, never mind.
God, she got trashed. Only Ellie leveled up. Yikes.
Whee!
Splendid. You have passed my halberd's test. This is good. As promised, I will clear the path for you now.
Splendid. You have passed my halberd's test, eating the fries.
Be aware that there are 2 more trials for you to pass. The remaining 2 knights are also masters of their crafts. I wouldn't recommend getting ahead of yourselves.
Oh.
Presence no longer detected. He translocated away from the area completely.
That girl ain't called the Stout for nothing. Killing her was as easy as drinking a beer.
That it was. I've heard plenty about the Stahlritter's prowess, but they're less skilled than I assumed.
Yes, they're opponents we can triumph over if we try at all.
Well put. Let's keep it up.
Fuck. It's like I thought. Why can't I shake this feeling?
What is this feeling so sudden and new?
Let's see. I think now we're gonna fight.
Now we fight.
Now we fight here.
Blueberry, right?
Yeah. Let's see. We go. Oh God! Oh, it's actually got a death blow turn. Oh! Kill it!
Okay.
God, that was funny.
It was cute.
I'm gonna reload
like a little
because I used my Risha as
God damn it.
That was real, genuine panic.
You handled it so
Like,
good.
not like this!
Not on stream!
Oh, okay. I saved right before you have to press a little button or some shit in here to undo that seal. Oh, that's right. You just.
Tonberry takes 1 step forward.
I take the orb, and I take the orb.
Another
You
orb?
take everything that seems like orb.
Fuck! God damn it!
There's 2 of them!
Run away.
Oh, right. That's the thing I can do. Fine.
I have begun to forget that is an option in JRPGs because
Yeah.
I just don't do it anymore. Like when
in
I was a
fairness-
kid, I did it all the time, and I was like, "Why am I losing?"
Run Any JRPG that doesn't have run as a guaranteed mechanic has failed. I hate percent chance runaway.
Oh yeah.
I just realized.
I'm clearly thrown in the towel here. Cut me some slack.
Yeah. This was the right save. I didn't make another one. Okay, let's go fight Hiyu.
Like if you want me to lose some money, then sure, but it should work.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure why she's almost a carnival barker.
Grace! Huh?
I am a member of the mighty Stall Ritter. You may call me Ania the Sharp. If you wish to pass, you'll have to unperch me from here.
Oh, cool. We
My
brought
God,
guns.
she's almost as good as that sniper whose name I don't remember.
The second night.
She's a bow user.
What if Ellie just shot her in the head and killed her?
Yeah.
Just
You
goes
must be
right
quite
through her little visor. Like it.
You must be quite skilled to have emerged victorious against Inez. Perhaps I won't have to go easy on you after all.
Potato baby gore. We wouldn't have it any other way.
Stand in our way and you will be made to fall.
Good, good. That mindset will serve you well here. Oh. These are my brothers. Demonstrate your strength once again. Show the Stallritter Sharp that you are worthy of making it to the top of this tower and meeting Lord Aryan Road.
Ha! You got it, little lady.
That bow's range is going to be a problem. Stay focused.
Roger. Preparing sniping countermeasures.
What are those?
Please don't
Getting
snipe
behind
me.
the robots.
Please don't snipe me.
Robots, do your duty diligently and I will buy you some new sneakers.
Oh,
Yeah, interestingly, even though she is a sniper like that, the Jaeger I refuse to acknowledge, she actually mostly uses support crafts on her guys with her bow, which I think is kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's fun. It's like a kit they could have given to Alyssa, but didn't.
Yeah.
Ow. I'm kidding.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
That is a big Wazy energy.
Yeah.
Whee!
Alright, let's see.
Wow, your attack delay hardly even worked.
That's a fun phase one and wow, she has a lot of HP.
They should call her the Stout.
But does she have enough?
Uh-oh.
get her.
Oh, shit. Fucking dodge.
Well, that's awkward.
I didn't even know enemies could dodge during burst.
Yeah. Everything, nothing changes except that you just get the turns all to yourself until you're out of it.
Well, everyone's got an S-craft if you just want to punch
I'm
her.
gonna pop them as soon as it's over because it's not a good use of burst turns to do it while burst is going.
Oh, I gotcha.
Let's see, Lloyd
Ow.
will get to act again in a second, so Flopper and then S-craft.
Ow.
Lazy's about to, yeah, I'll just S-craft.
Fucking ow.
Jesus Christ!
Jesus.
Fucking calm your
Oh.
tits! Oh, well, there's Randy. Oh, that's fine.
Okay, well, I'm making it back. I could hypothetically.
Why are you rezzing him? Just use TO ult and kill him. You're loading state.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Good buster. Oh, no!
Oh no!
Anyway. Randy is the only one who's not immune to... Randy's the only one who doesn't have a Grail Sphere, basically.
Goodness. The victory goes to you. Oh! Oh, Jubilee isn't going to let me hear the end of this later. No matter. Only one knight stands in your way now. Don't underestimate her. She is the head knight of the Stallritter, and her strength is undeniable.
She's also adorable and funny, which is more than you can say for a lot of antagonists.
I can't wait to like fucking talk up Duvalie and she'll be like, I'm Duvalie and have one line.
Be ready, my dearies.
So obviously, since fucking Austin took the fucking stout night, Mo has to be Duvalie. So you can
Mo
play...
has always been Duvalie.
Oh, okay, great.
Whoo boy. That's another one down.
Yeah, very easy. Although I died, so you know. Never thought I'd see someone match never thought I'd see someone match sniping with just a bow.
Aram, hey, I think your mic gave out for a second.
I did not expect her to leave her sniping post and join the battlefield. That was a miscalculation.
I sense
that's why
pride
she
in the way she
lost.
fights. I think coming down to face us was a show of that.
Right. They fight with etiquette. That's not common in this day and age. They behave more like chivalrous knights from the Middle Ages.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Sorry,
I was drinking a burger.
Putting things. Speaking of putting things, I've been putting this drink down my gullet. The more I know of Ouroboros, the less I understand it.
Sorry, speaking of pudding things.
Term say drinking a burger? Yes. You said it. Good thing we only got one more of the Steel Maiden's minions standing in our way. Better take what the Sharp said seriously. The last girl's probably gonna be the strongest of the three.
Yeah, she's got those cute little hair buns.
Onward. Pixar 2018. I think. I don't know. Who cares? The movie sucks.
What is Onward?
I erased
I've never heard of
from
that.
my memory the moment.
Yeah, there's a reason.
On it.
Onward's real boring.
Yeah.
Here she comes.
This is where we fought Yin in the first game.
This is where you fought me in the
First game. I thought we fought Yin here, Lloyd.
Jesus Christ.
I never expected you to make it this far. Honestly, what were they even thinking? Or, honestly, what were they even doing having lost to all of you? Ugh.
I love that the rest of the knights are like, we are night themed, and Duvalie's just like, I'm so pissed.
I'm
angry.
I am the head knight of the Stall Ritter, Duvalie the Swift. I congratulate you on getting past applause. Thank you. However, you will not get past here. On my honor, this is as close as you will come to Lord Arianrod.
Duvalie the Pissed.
Pretty much.
Prepare yourself and face me.
Duvalie the eternally burdened. Well then.
Where are your robots?
She's certainly to the point, I'll give her that.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I was curious about what kind of person the head knight of the Stall Ritter is.
Not gonna lie, you're actually pretty cute. Maybe charming's the better word.
How dare you?
What nonsense! How dare you mock me? Very well, have it your way. For that, I'll strike you down.
You gotta watch out. Duvalie's the Swift. She knows that the best stat in this game is speed.
Speed, yeah. Everyone get ready!
I am the Swift, the one whose swordsmanship rivals even the Blade Lords. Witness it firsthand.
Here she comes. Give her your all.
I would love it if she was the hardest fight in this entire game, frankly.
That would be really fun. She is the hardest of these three, although as you've seen, that's not saying a ton.
Yeah. Yeah. I just, ooh.
You know
Be
what?
sure
We'll
to
just-
snipe that crit turn.
Oh yeah, that is coming up. Yeah, I'll snipe it with Brandy, I think.
Ore no Bandai.
Sentai Filmworks, this.
How do you miss?
Yeah, canonically, she managed to beat Lube exactly once and rides that all the time.
Yeah.
Did she actually?
I think she says that in,
impressive.
like, I think when she shows up in Cold Steel 2 for, like, the first time, she's like, I sparred with the Blade Lord 100 times, and I even won once.
I love that, like, I'm sure that's supposed to be intended as, like, comedic, but, like, that's actually
It's like, yeah, no,
impressive.
it's
Yeah,
legit.
it's still impressive. It's both. Good job.
You did it.
Duvalie is one of my favorite characters because she's like, I feel snuffed that they won't let me be an enforcer, and people are like, oh, you need to be annoying and stupid to be an enforcer.
She's like, I know, I have to hang out with them all the time.
They suck and I hate them.
They won't let me join just because I'm not
Well,
a clown.
unfortunately, I killed her before she got to do her actual mechanic, which is she does a kind of Luve-like thing where she splits off like shadow clone no jutsus, but she rolled bad on when my burst turn came out.
Oh, this is gonna do terrible damage to her ego. Unbelievable.
I mean, everything does. If like shame were a poison, then Duvalie would be immune from how much she microdoses on it.
How can I face Lord Arianrod after being handed such a shameful defeat? Oh.
Speed is unbelievable. Even I can't move that fast. Damn, that cutie ain't no pushover.
The victory is yours. Regrettably, I'll let you pass. Go on.
Wish she just stood there and you could chat with her.
Wait. The way you carry yourself is the Steel Maiden actually the one who awaits you above is the strongest opponent you will ever face. She's the epitome of knighthood.
It's pronounced epitome, just for your
Epitome?
future reference.
Shut up! I don't know how to read there.
Shut up!
How dare you?
I'll fucking kill you!
It's okay, I can't read. We know this. Whether you survive will depend on the resolve and determination you place in your own arms. You'll do well to remember that.
Did you hear her say epitome? It's epitome, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
She
Monique
teleports back in. God damn it! Shut up!
God damn it! Stop it! Turns around, stabs Noelle, who didn't say anything, leaves again.
Holy shit.
What were you trying to ask her, Ellie?
Do you have some sort of idea as to who the Steel Maiden is?
No, what I was thinking is impossible. It'd probably be best to put it out of our minds for now.
If you say so. Let's never think about it again for 3 games.
Take your
No
advice,
problem.
Mademoiselle. Steel Maiden's up there waiting for us.
Yes, she should be at the belfry.
Let's climb the stairs once we're prepared.
What if the Steel Maiden is Risha? I'm right here. Wow, you're
I'm
really good.
I'm fucking not over how weird Risha's inclusion in this duology is. It's
Yeah, it is
It is
weird.
oddly paced,
absurd pacing.
So, I want to give a little prelude before this. Those fights might have given you the impression that we're all-powerful gods who can just coast through the rest of this game. What we're going into now...
Not so.
Yeah, not so. You might think I can't get it up anymore. Not so. So, the Aryan Road fight is this game's equivalent of the Luve fight from Sky First Chapter, in that you do not have to win. It is much harder than most fights in this game. And so you have to, basically it's a 2-phase fight. You have to get past her first phase. And then when she enters her second phase, she goes from like, oh, this is like a reasonably tough boss to, oh! And at that point you're allowed to lose. But you can still win. So this is the super boss. We're using a special setup for it because in her second phase, all her stats go up, and her physical defense becomes so high that functionally you can't really damage her with attacks and crafts.
God
Like,
damn.
basically everyone will do 1 damage except for a fully orbed out, like, Randy or Risha, but even they don't really do good enough damage to justify having them running up to her and hitting her. So, what we're gonna do, we have Wazy and Tio as our damage hoses. Tio, there's a line of quartz in this game that let you have no delay after using a certain, I was about to say color, a certain element of art. And to this point in the game, we have 6 of them. The only one we don't have yet is the Mirage element one. So anytime Wazy casts a wind art, he gets to act again immediately when he's done casting. And anytime Tio casts a water art, likewise. So I've spec'd them to just cast as fast as possible to pump out damage. Lloyd has the Earth one because his job is to make sure that we constantly have Adamantine Barrier up. Ellie has the Space one because her job is to keep casting the party-wide buff that increases art strength, so that these guys can actually do decent damage. So, I played this fight. It was not as hard as I remembered from my first run. I think I just had a better, more reliable strategy this time. The one thing about Aryan Road that's not hard is that she is entirely physical. She has no arts damage, so as long as you always keep Adamantine Barrier up, you're okay. But in her second phase, also her speed rises, among other things, so you really have to spec into this if you want to cheese it like this. So that's our strategy going in here. We'll see if it goes as smoothly here as it did when I played it in the pre-stream. I'll tell you now, I'm gonna try not to rush myself, because this is one of those fights that if you play it thoughtlessly for a turn and fuck up, and, like, get hit by her S-Craft, you can just die out of nowhere, or at least several people die, and you spend a long time trying to get back on rhythm.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Did you manage to, did you say whether or not you managed to handle this off stream?
Yes, I was able to beat her off stream,
Okay.
and it was not that hard. It was just, I had to play carefully and methodically, so we'll see how it goes.
She's so.
I like that this one gives you a chance to prepare for the super boss, unlike the fucking Luve fight.
Yeah. You've come. You did well to strengthen your resolve and determination, as I said to.
The Steel Maiden.
If Luve is the extremely hard boss of Sky, Aryan Road of Crossbell, who is the closest thing in the Cold Steel games?
I think it's supposed to be McBurn.
I think there's a
but-
McBurn fight, or there's also Laura's dad in the first one, I think, is probably that
Yeah,
fight.
I'm trying to remember, because Cold Steel has a lot more fights where it's like, oh, they'll kill you automatically, but you can get free points by damaging them enough. I'm trying to remember
up to
if
this
there's genuinely a boss that it's like, you can win or lose. I'm sure
Rufus.
there are. Oh,
It's Rufus.
Yeah, okay,
In Cold,
yeah.
in Cold
Oh.
Steel 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Um,
was also thinking of Ariel. No, what's her name? She's the principal.
oh, Aurelia Le Guin.
Aurelia, yeah.
Oh.
The Steel Maiden.
One of Ouroboros' Anguis.
The fool, Campanella, said the Society's plan has shifted focus to the Empire. If that's the case, why stay in Crossbell? Is there something you're still trying to accomplish here?
Not particularly, no. The Professor has his own agenda in observing the Septarion of Zero. However, nothing that happens here is relevant to our plans any longer. What happens now is between the Croyce family and yourselves.
Why then?
Honestly, if you simply withdrew from Crossbell, I'd have no complaints.
The answer is simple. The Divine Child, the Septarion herself, requested it of me.
What?
Kia asked you to?
Very well, I accept. The Grandmaster did ask that we cooperate with the will of the Divine Child as much as possible.
Wait a minute, Aryan Road is just Elisa!
Please
How
give
dare
me
you.
regards
All
to
these
your
blonde
I
bitches
can't
look
pause
the
this dialogue,
same.
by the way. Please don't talk over
Oh,
it
sorry.
when it's auto-playing.
I didn't know it was autoplay.
Should you get past here, you will undoubtedly cross blows with that Ogre and Divine Blade, opponents that transcend human limits. There is no outcome where you walk away from such battles unscathed. She asked me to stop you from meeting such a fate.
Kia, Reen.
Come on, kiddo. You ain't gotta worry about that.
Thank you, Steel Maiden. I think that's exactly what I needed to hear to cast aside what doubts I had left.
Oh. Very well. I told you the truth of the matter. How you respond is your own prerogative. Am I to understand that my words gave you the final push you needed?
That's right. We're going to force you to retreat, no matter what.
This challenge is simply one more barrier between us and our little girl.
I couldn't call myself a man if I ran away from this fight.
Man or not, I share the sentiment.
Now you've done it.
Crossbell's happiest family is gunning for you, Seventh Anguis.
I can understand how they feel. Heartache is what's pushing me forward as well. As you wish.
I love that Noelle isn't here.
What are you talking about? She is. She had her little thing that she said too.
I am the 7th Anguis of Ouroboros, Aryan Road, the Steel Maiden. At the behest of the Divine Child of Zero, I will stand as the final barrier in your way. Come! If you believe you can surmount me, then prove it.
Ah!
Good
luck.
Alright.
The strat I've often seen for this fight is to build Lloyd as an untouchable dodge tank and just have him run up to her and take literally every single hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like it would work. Dodge tanking is really strong. This is like one of the first games where you can actually do it in the series. I usually don't go for it in this game because I'm not always confident how the enemy AI is going to cooperate with me trying to smunch them into a corner.
Gotcha.
Just smudging.
Let's see. Okay, yeah.
Just smunching it.
Just smudging.
Smunchlax.
Yeah. Yeah,
What?
okay, we can actually just get straight into casting at her, I think. Ellie will throw out the first Art Strength buff. And she can act again immediately, so we'll do it again. And let's see, she can actually deal damage in this first phase of the fight. In the second phase, her art's defense is too high for anyone other than Tia or Wazy to damage her. But this is a fun little hack that I found for this fight. So Dark Matter doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does a giant suction, so you can pull her back away from you, which is kind of neat because she's mostly melee. Alright, here we go. And Lloyd can act again. Let's see. Yeah, Lloyd, we don't need the reflex because she doesn't do that. Honestly, there's not a ton. I'll put up Luck Crest in case we get caught without a shield at some point. Do I wanna? Yeah, I'll go. I may as well just use this. And I may as well use Wazy's S-Craft. Let's see. You'll notice I skipped through the animation, but she's now farther away from me because of my Dark Matter. Yes. Let's see. Lloyd. You know what? Just top off Ellie, I think. She's the only one who's missing Ellie. If I play this correctly, hopefully that's the only damage I'll take. Let's see.
I do love her custom animation for swapping phases in this fight.
Yeah. Oh, it sounds like you you know more than nothing about this. Did you watch a video of this?
Yeah. I watched this fight in Campanella's after I played some of Cold Steel's games because I wanted to see what Aryan Road
looks like in this one. Yeah.
And I wanted to hear what Campanella sounded like.
May as well just use his S-Craft. He's not gonna do any damage with it in the second half of the fight.
Yeah, I think my issue with Campanella is that he's drawn and just generally has the disposition of a little gentleman. But the game is he's a kid and you know, I'm like, oh, I didn't get that. Like, I could see him being young, but I still would put him at, like, around 16 or, you know, something like that.
Gord. Here it comes.
Mm.
Oh, the little cute potato baby.
Watch the fuck out.
Yeah.
Hopefully she doesn't get a move right away.
No,
Okay,
that would
good.
be really funny. She just immediately S-crafted again.
Yeah.
That a lot of Cold Steel bosses do that actually.
kinda
So you
shit,
kind of
yeah.
you have to time that shit and hopefully use that Tio ult to give yourself more blocks.
Yeah, so you can see that Tio's thing did about half the damage it was doing before.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know for sure that Lloyd will finish an Adamantine guard, so I will go ahead and pop Zero Field here.
And I should remind you that since you are doing this in a save file where you've already beaten
Yes,
her,
I can use items.
yes, you can really pop those serum powders.
Yes, you are correct.
Oh, HK51 says you find a photo album in Speaker McDowell's house that has a picture of him when he was young, and Arian Road is also in the picture.
That's fucking hilarious if true.
Oh.
Vampire friends.
Yeah.
Grandpa?
Yes,
Grandma?
my darling.
Ah, yes. That picture was taken 500 years ago.
The memories.
Cool, I don't even know that my grandfather's an immortal. Do I know anybody in my life?
Yeah.
I have
Oh, she
not
does just
made
gonna
any
use it again
attempt.
immediately.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I have not made any attempt to hide my nature from you, Ellie.
I thought you just slept in the coffin for the aesthetic.
I didn't really.
I do.
You said it like kept your skin looking good into your old age. I assumed.
It
Because
does.
I am a vampire, Ellie, please.
Oh.
How is this
Look,
hard?
I watched I watched some trailer for something that had Ellie's official voice in it, and I was like unfairly disappointed that she didn't sound like Mo. it's like what the hell?
Hey, guys.
I felt that way when I first
Ooh.
listened to official.
I'm gonna
official
just steal
Tio.
this because
Yeah.
I don't want her to act twice.
I heard official Tio and I went, "Oh shit, that really is just Jello talking, but a girl."
Yeah. Well,
Like,
it's
the way
really
you
funny
speak
because
is
official
really good.
Tio, there's another character in Cold Steel 3 who sounds like what I would have assumed official Tio would sound like, and so then I was like,
Is it-
well, what the fuck is Tio gonna sound like? And I was like,
And
oh,
And they're like, oh, yeah, they just sound
Yeah, they,
just
uh,
sound the same.
I suspect that that both Xanthi and Kaylee auditioned for Altina, and then they were just like, well, I'll use one on one and one on the other, and they'll
Yeah.
do the same voice.
Anglican Hammer, she has become Christian.
Oh, you got some
Ellie,
Sepith.
Ellie does a tiny bit of damage. That's nice. Good job, Ellie.
I did it. Wow.
Yeah, I guess the trick of this is your people who can't deal damage to pop EP pills to the ones who can.
Yeah, no, that is also an important job that they have.
Also, might want to craft. No, maybe you'll be okay.
Ah,
Ooh,
counter
a
for
miss.
1 damage.
I'm sorry, I was imitating Joshua. Let me try again. Yeah, someone made that compilation video of everything, of all the bits and bobs from first chapter, and
Did it have a
I had-
special Joshua missing montage?
yeah, it didn't have like a montage of it, but it did. Every time he missed and we pointed it out, it did have all of those moments.
Nice.
It was very good. I re-listened to it last.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I haven't seen it, but I'm just picturing that like the audio during it is just, it's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us.
It was nice to see all the stuff that I had missed before I joined. I didn't miss a lot.
No, you joined pretty early, I think.
No, yeah, you missed like 2 or 3 sessions.
I think you joined before I did, so.
Yeah.
Might be.
I think you both actually started hanging out at around the same time.
Yeah.
I want to know. I was like, I wanted to know more about this game that has been consuming Austin. For
Yeah.
the past,
It was probably like a year or so at that point.
Yeah, I was like,
I learned the other day that fucking Aloha is also on Team Laura, which is insane to me. And I was like,
Yeah.
why are you Team Laura? And he was like, I'm just gonna be honest. I like Night Girls, and Duvalie does not show up in a dateable capacity to my satisfaction. I'm like, I guess that's the fairest answer I could expect.
I mean,
that's the cope.
I like Duvalie too, but it's,
Duvalie is my favorite character in this entire fucking series.
But no, yeah,
That's
it
a good
doesn't.
pick.
I mean, for me, it doesn't really go any deeper than I like Night Girls either. I'm not gonna pretend that. It's really only 2 things. It's I like Night Girls, and she showed up early and was a good character right at the start when everyone else was an awful character.
That's true.
They
I
fucking came out and-
remembered her swinging the sword, and I was like, why is she so much better than all these other guys?
No, yeah, because they come out swinging with like sexist Machias, prick Usis, like half your class is just fucking unsufferable right out the gate, and so yeah, no, it's like what are you gonna do when an attractive knight lady comes up and is like, hey, let me have a real conversation with you and be very cool. And I just never bothered to update my tastes after that.
Yeah. I liked Fee. Fee left a pretty positive first impression. I was like, okay, I think you're the one that is my vibe.
Yeah, Fee was the one I was like, okay, so you're the unproblematic fave. I'm not gonna date you because you're like 3.
Yeah, you look like you're 4, so that's not happening. But and then of course before I knew Trails, I was like, it's okay. I'll just be like the big brother figure for you. And little did I know I was walking right into his fucking spider web.
Yeah. No, like, well. I'm so much more willing to forgive, because every girl is into Doreen, starting in Cold Steel 3 onward. I respect at least that it's like, yeah, Fee and hypothetically, I think you can date Milliam. I don't know why you would.
No, you shouldn't.
You shouldn't. But it's like we're both like 15. It's like. Yeah, I guess the main characters are 17, so like, if they wanted to wait like 4 years in this series that has like a 2.5 year, good job, Aram, 2 year time gap, I guess I'm not gonna shit on you for that, but it is weird that you're presenting it.
9,999 experience!
Woo! Good.
You did it!
Wow.
Holy shit. This is embarrassing. She's very pretty.
How do you like us now?
This is our power. I'm surprised. I did not expect to be brought to my knees, let alone by all of you.
The only time it's acceptable.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, this one's earned. But also, it sucks now because they do it after every fight.
Yeah.
She can still stand.
As can we. Don't give up. At ease.
She has a braid. She's a pretty braid.
Yeah, no, Arian Rhodes. I love Arian Rhodes' design. She's amazing.
At ease. I have no intention of raising my lance against you any further. You will need that vigor in your coming bouts against the Ogre and Divine Blade.
It's very charitable of you to put exertion in your reads.
Wait.
You're withdrawing?
Yes. You've shown me more than enough. It would be pointless to continue. It is regrettable that I cannot fulfill the Divine Child's request, but I believe she would be happy to accept this result.
I hope so.
You have my gratitude, Steel Maiden.
Thanks for not killing us.
However, the Church still cannot condone whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. You understand that, don't you?
Naturally, Blue Testament. Soon the upheaval in the Empire will settle, and the phantasmal Blaze plan will reach its conclusion. Regardless of how amicably today's meeting ends, the time when we will battle to determine the fate of all is fast approaching.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Before you go, may I ask you a question, Steel Maiden? Did you and my father ever,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Fuck.
Are you my
Yeah.
mom?
Are you my
Do
mom?
you know my dad?
Do you know my dad?
Yes, about 10 years ago. Exactly your age, minus 9 months. Yes, about 10 years ago. I never forget a man strong enough to reveal my face. Perhaps you've already reached the same heights he did. Whether you continue to walk down the same path is a decision you must make separately.
I'd like to ask a question of my own.
Oh, this part of the conversation I think you only get if you manage to beat her, which is a nice little bonus.
The order under your command is named the Stahlritter, and you have flowing blonde hair. Do you have any relation to the woman spoken of from the War of the Lions?
I must. I gotta go.
All I will say is that you did well to make the connection.
All I do is read. Oh my god.
Huh?
She's from my fairy tales, holy shit.
Ellie?
What's Cha talking about?
You talking about nerd history shit?
Yeah.
I bid you
Noel
farewell.
steps forward. I actually have a question for you,
Fuck
too.
you.
No.
May you offer a worthy answer to fate's challenge. I will offer my prayers from a distance.
Escape rope.
She's so cool.
What was all that out of? What was that, Ellie?
I was talking to Jay at some point after Erin Road had made her first appearance in our playthrough, and because Jay obviously really likes Erin Road, and I was like, yeah, Erin Road's pretty hot. Not gonna lie, Aram's voice for her also pretty hot.
Thank you.
Blushes.
You think so?
There seemed to be some kind of greater meaning behind what you were asking her.
I know. This is what I didn't want to bring up while we were climbing the tower. It's all a bit perplexing. As crazy as this sounds, we may have just crossed swords with a ghost from 250 years ago.
What the hell?
It's
You
pretty
can't
dope.
be serious.
Over 250 years ago, Erebonia went through a terrible civil war over the succession of its imperial throne, you know. It was a war that raged through the empire and later came to be known as the War of the Lions. And during that war, there was a distinguished female knight who worked with a separate faction to bring an end to the bloodshed. And her name was Leanne Sandlot.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's what her name was.
And she was a beautiful young woman with flowing blonde hair, and in her command was an order of knights called the Eisenritter.
No way.
That sounds like...
Wait, what?
Damn.
This is you.
Sorry,
Taro.
it was misloading.
My new identity, Miss Loading. She's one of the most prominent figures in all of Erebonian history. The name Leanne Sandlot is synonymous with valor there, as is her moniker, the Lance Maiden.
Forgive my ignorance. I didn't know there was such a preeminent woman in Erebonian history.
Did she fuck her brother?
The Eisenritter and the Stahlritter. The Lance Maiden and the Steel Maiden. Well, they're obviously different. So they have different names.
You know what, Lloyd? Lloyd, how about you eat another fucking cheeseburger, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I love cheeseburgers.
Oh, I love cheeseburgers. Do you have one? According to what Ellie said, even her appearance is strikingly similar to that woman's. Is it really just a coincidence?
It's bizarre, but Leanne Sandlot was said to have perished in the war over 250 years ago. Peace returned to Erebonia, in part due to her sacrifice. That said, the circumstances around her death are still debated among historians. Some say she was killed, and others claim she died from illnesses. Gross water.
The most rational explanation is that the Steel Maiden and the Stahlritter are paying homage to Leanne Sandlot and her Eisenritter.
I'm not saying I believe in ghosts or anything, but judging by that lady's strength, I wouldn't rule out the possibility she's the real deal. Don't forget she's in bed with the Society and Risha's dad. When it comes to those weirdos, nothing is impossible. Maybe it's a similar case to Yin. Could the Lance Maiden's title and position be passed down over the centuries?
Why are you messaging me? Go away. Whatever the case, I'm going to need to forward all of this to the commander.
Now you see why I didn't want to bring it up earlier. It sounds crazy. However, I think we can take her for her word. She and her knights will likely leave Crossbell. So let's put the speculation to rest and focus on the matter at hand. Let's save our country, I guess.
Wazy ignoring Wald's tweets.
Stop fucking Jesus Christ.
My God. Yeah, good point. Besides, Ellie's probably just crazy. That sounds like conspiracy theory nonsense. Now, let's take care of this bell. I hope you're all ready. This might just take down the barrier around Crossbell City.
What, I say birds aren't real once and I'm crazy? Okay.
Oh, birds definitely not real.
You're a psychopath, Ellie. A birdless freak.
If it flies, it spies.
Flies, it spies. Oh. Now everything looks a little less spooky.
It's just Wald.
Pew, pew, pew.
It's just Wald, WYD.
It's Dudley. I've just confirmed that the barrier has been deactivated. I'll try contacting the Merkaba now.
But first I have to climb back up onto the bridge.
The idea that Dieter has just been sitting still during all of this is so funny.
The barrier has been taken down? What have those fools from the Society been doing? Now we'll have to dedicate the Ions to defending the city. Alert the Secretary of Defense, Bell, Sigmund, and the others too.
Bell, Sigmund, and I believe we have some third lieutenant. I can't remember his name. He's ugly and useless. Get him too.
Yes, Mr. President.
See you later, you Lieutenant Chalkboard voice.
Barrier disappeared.
There's nothing to worry about. No one's going to hurt you, Shizuku. You can rest easy.
God, she's so
I'm not
cute.
worried about me! You're the one I'm worried about! Why? Why are you doing this? What if Mother could see you now? It would break her heart!
That's right. I can imagine the look on her face and the lecture Saya would give me right now. Shizuku. Your father has a favor he'd like to ask of you.
Die.
Throws her out the window.
That's what Wald would do.
Oh, there they go again. Da-da-da-da-da.
Here to be a bitch.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Well, Dieter's looking for you. Shouldn't you go to him?
Father can be a good boy and wait his turn. It will be difficult to erect the barrier a second time without the resonance of the bells, correct? What if I wiggle a little? I'm a bell.
Yeah, you could probably replace the bell. It won't be possible as things are now. The Aeons are still operational. However, none have the ability to manipulate space. Lloyd and the others, they're coming.
They've always been resilient, if nothing else. Still, this falls in line with what we expected.
The project is still on schedule. It's exactly as he planned. Everything is in your hands now, Kia. We will follow your lead. Is this where things will come to an end? Or will you make everyone's dreams come true? The time for you to decide is approaching.
I know. I've known from the beginning that there was no other way. For the sake of Floyd, Ellie, Tia, Randy, and Shizuku, for all of Crossbell, everyone except Noel Seeker.
One little thing that... Oh.
I'll make everyone's dreams a reality.
Except for Noel Seeker. Fuck that
Except for
bitch.
Noel Seeker.
One little, oh, yeah. Ario's talking to his wife. Don't threaten me with a good time. I like to imagine it's like, what would Mom say if she could see, Oh, I'm sure she'd bitch me out. But don't mistake me, Shizuku. I'm no Cassius Bright to be pegged as the wind blows.
To be pegged as the wind blows.
That's gold.
An incredible sentence. A marvelous sentence.
The name of this stream. No.
Pegged as the wind blows. Trails in the sky.
Austin.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey!
No, we don't have to worry about any attacks even if we enter their airspace.
Yes, the Ions are focused on city defense at the moment. As long as we don't get any closer to Crossbell City, we should be fine.
Oh man, I wonder if this thing can fit in my mouth. Gotcha. All right, thanks for catching me up on the situation. I'll be back tomorrow by dawn. We can figure out our timing then.
It's a date?
Trade places with me, Kevin. Oh, Reese.
Reese.
Oh, Ellie, thank goodness you're safe. It's good to see you're all right too, Lloyd and company.
We're still in one piece.
Oh boy, I didn't think this would be how we'd next meet Reese. Weird sentence there.
Yeah.
You will be assisting us with the infiltration plan, is that correct?
Yes, we'll be using the 5th Merkaba to play decoy for the Ions protecting the city.
Couldn't tell you why. I'm really into Reese. I think she's cute as hell.
No. She's a Jello girl for sure.
And I don't normally go for nuns. I believe I didn't play the 3rd game, but like she's one of those characters that Japan is like, she eats a lot and is hungry all the time. That's one of her.
Yeah.
And like I couldn't tell you why. It's so lazy. It's not a personality. I always like those characters every single time. They just come attached, like always hungry or always sleepy. They come attached with a vibe I think I just enjoy.
You will be on your own in dealing with the Defense Force and Jaegers, however.
Don't worry, you're all doing plenty. We owe you.
Reese, Kevin, I don't know how we could ever repay this debt to you. I might start going back to church.
Reese has a personality beyond hungry. I know, but like there's a certain type of character that in anime that's like, this is the joke we'll go back to over and over with me, is just that I'm eating all the time. And usually not fat as a result.
Cowards.
Shucks, if you want to thank us, you could pull off this operation without a hitch and make it out safe. We have a plan for giving you guys some extra backup tomorrow. I put in a word with the big man.
God. Ileana Fire Emblem is fucking excellent, yeah.
Yes.
Thing is, it's gonna be pretty rough for us to do more while handling those ions.
I can imagine.
Be careful yourselves. Don't do anything too reckless, got it?
We'll try. Talk to you tomorrow morning, Wazy.
I'll be waiting. They've definitely at least kissed.
For sure.
Have a good evening. Like, I bet Wazy's really into Kevin, and Kevin's into girls, but he was like, I'll try anything once, and they made out at a party.
Wazy's like, he's pretty.
Wazy is pretty. Like, if you're gonna practice, like, if you're gonna dip your water in making out with a gender you're not sure if you like or not, I feel like Wazy is a very safe option. Like, he'll treat you
Regardless, yeah.
You have quite the challenging day ahead of you.
That's putting it lightly. The President's group still has way more fighting strength on paper than we do.
Wow, that froze up for a hot minute.
That's not even accounting for the ions. They're armed to the teeth.
Though, I mean, you guys did beat Aryan Road, so I think we're fine, actually.
According to what the Meister told us, the White One should no longer be able to use its spatial annihilation abilities. Still, its basic functions are the same and more than formidable, aren't they?
That is a safe assumption to make. The Ninth Macabre will still have a difficult time with that as it is.
That aside, I would expect the battles on the city's perimeters to be evenly matched. The key to this operation's success is going to be the infiltration team.
I'm well aware. Our first goal is to make it inside the city limits and rendezvous with the Chief, Dudley, and others.
You think they're holding up all right? Dudley got cut off when he tried to contact us earlier. You think someone forcibly shut down the city's comms? My guess is they're jamming specific Enigma units based on their serial numbers.
Are you saying the President's forces can transmit within the city, but we can't? Most likely. We will need to gain control of the city's communications mainframe to do anything about it. It is located inside Orcus Tower, so easier said than done.
That's one more thing to take care of starting tomorrow morning.
Shut up.
Jello.
Yeah! Tio and Ellie both turn behind them. Shut up! At the same time, they look at each other. Yeah! And then they high five and hug, and Noelle's like, gosh, I could have had this camaraderie if I wasn't a fucking Benedict.
Did you guys say something? Was there any... Who were you telling to shut up? Be nice to Randy.
This is
Thanks,
it.
Lloyd.
Liberation of Crossbell City. Whatever. It wasn't talking about Randy. We have to succeed if we ever want a chance to see Kia again.
I know. Which is why we need to get our rest tonight. I want all of you to use the nap room if you're tired. We're gonna need our energy tomorrow, so we're gonna wakey real early. When we wakey, we'll have to be ready to face anything.
When we wakey, we have to be ready to fakey.
Right!
Right.
Wait, what?
Huh?
What did you say?
Except for Noelle. Noelle, I have a very important job for you.
Yes, sir.
I need you to stay awake and do guard duty. Because God knows you're not joining us tomorrow on the mission.
Oh.
So I was gonna say it earlier, but it was still mid cutscene. I didn't want to interrupt it. One minor thing that I like that I don't think anyone in game ever calls attention to, but I think is clever, is that after she goes Super Saiyan, Kia's speech pattern changes, so she no longer talks childishly. Because now she's got all the accumulated brain juice of everyone who ever took Gnosis.
500 years, yeah.
So it prompts the interesting question of like, which one is an act? Like, was she suppressing all that knowledge and that's why she sounded and acted more like a child, or did she like deliberately put herself into that mode and was actually capable of just interacting and reasoning like an adult the whole time, but it was more fun to be a kid? It's a fun little existential thing.
Yeah, because she kind of goes back to being a kid after this.
Well, hey, we'll
Being
see.
a kid is more fun.
What's up, Lloyd?
Hey, Randy, doing some maintenance on your weapons?
Yep.
Hey, Randy, want to make out?
Yep.
Today's the day.
Tomorrow's operation's pretty much gonna be the turning point in all this. That means it's gonna be Berserker's time to shine. He's gotta be ready when the moment comes.
Come to think of it, we've been so busy lately that I haven't had time to do the same myself.
I read that as, come to think of it, we've been so busy lately that I haven't had the time to shame myself. being a Christian peasant in 1648.
He's self-flagellating.
I lost my cat of nine tails when they threw me in jail.
Maybe I should work on my tonfas tonight while I have the chance.
See, now
Maybe
you
you should work on my tonfas tonight while you have the chance.
Luckily, your tonfas don't have small bits that need maintaining like a rifle would. In fact, I don't think there's any small bits on you. You'd probably be good just throwing on some polish and giving them a good rub down.
Yeah, that one doesn't need to be changed at all.
I'm 6 years old.
Good point. Actually, you're no stranger to this, are you?
Oh.
From the looks of it, you haven't missed a single day maintaining your rifle or your stun halberd.
Ellie fucking lapels down from the ceiling like a spy going over a bunch of lasers hovering above a museum artifact in like an Ocean's 11.
Just to peek in.
Of course, man. Weapon maintenance is Combat 101. Taking care of a rifle's like, taking care of a lady, or the other thing, you gotta be gentle and focus on the right parts. If you don't, you'll find yourself in a world of hurt, no matter what kind of battlefield it is. Hey, can you remember the name of that Pat Benatar song? I can't. Let's lost it.
Yeah, I'll just, we definitely have to make sure that we lube up. Sorry, I hope I didn't accidentally drag up some unpleasant memories.
Drag?
Please continue.
What do you have to apologize for? Huh. But you're not wrong. Maybe it's finally time I told you.
Huh?
Hey, if you got some time later, might meet me on the Markabas deck. It won't take long. Just want to tell you a little story.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I've been working all game for this.
Ha! Then we're on. I was wondering why you invited me on 6 dates at Michelin. I'll head up there once I'm done maintaining this little guy.
I'll head to the deck once I'm done making my final preparations in the nap room. Hey, Fran!
Yeah.
Hi, Lloyd!
Noelle, like, lifts her hands, but, like, they don't even do, like, a wave. It's like the fingers start curling up and then go back down like a little sad cat's paw.
Aw. I haven't seen most of these, and I haven't seen Randy's. When I was playing this off stream, I just fast forwarded through it because I didn't want to spoil it for myself. The only one I've seen is Risha's, which is the one that I got when I played this game before.
Oh, hey,
Do I
Risha.
go to the? Okay.
Can
yeah,
you get
that's right.
sights?
No. I think it's.
Well, wait. Yeah, I was gonna say, do we want to talk to the
Yeah,
other
we should talk to
characters?
some other people.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's a good idea. You can get any of the party members. Probably
Probably Fran, Speaker McDowell.
I think you can, so only the party members have final bonding events, but there are other characters who will give you shit if you've bonded with them enough.
Oh, right,
I wonder
right.
if, hang on, I just want to check. Is this,
Hey, Fran.
does this result in that happening? Do I have to talk to Fran here for her to give me her present? No. Okay. Maybe that's later. I don't know. I know when you can get Kias. It's coming up, but I'm not sure about the other people. What is the book status? We're good on books. I got the all 13 chapters.
Yay!
The last one was in, oh god, yeah, the last one, right before the Moon Temple, when they're like, alright, let's go to the Moon Temple, you go to St. Ursula College and speak to Cecile twice.
Of course.
Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm just double checking. It doesn't look like now is when I need to pick up the items from the non-party members who have bonding things, so we can just move on. And it wouldn't really matter anyway, because I'll be loading ahead. Anyway, yeah, we can talk to other people. Well, we did the Seekers, and no one cares about Noelle. But we'll talk to Wazy, hey.
Wazy,
Anyway.
Abbas, are the two of you drinking?
Why not? We both finished with the little bit of prep work we had to do. Care to join us?
Honestly, are you gonna be alright? The operation's tomorrow, you know. I can't help but notice that there are already several empty glasses there.
You need not worry. These are Ventos' special virgin cocktails. They will present no problem for tomorrow's operation.
If you say so.
Oh, you were ordering the virgin ones, are you?
Go ahead.
You know how Jesus turns water to wine?
I'm so allosexual that by touching a virgin cocktail,
it becomes pregnant.
that's it.
My joke was gonna be, we keep the virgin cocktails on staff so that Speaker McDowell can drink his fill.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, at least I can take your word for it, Abbas.
Would it kill you to have a little faith in me when I drink too? Come on, Lloyd. On a more serious note, there's something I should have told you all earlier.
I'm a Gralsrid.
That's a very Jello joke.
We've been given approval by His Holiness the Pope to participate in tomorrow's mission.
Wow, no kidding.
I actually didn't know there was a person with the title of Pope in the
Pope?
Septian Church.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Do not forget the macabre is a church secret. Our policy is to avoid using it during large-scale operations. However, given the state of chaos across the continent, some exposure is no longer avoidable.
I know what accent, like what character impression you're doing, and it keeps like almost going into like deep voice Sebastian the Crab, the Lion King.
That makes sense. Ugh. Either way, I'm grateful for the church's verdict.
Burger's still knocking around in there.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
The lions are always greener when you are colorblind.
Lloyd, if you're going to burp, could you please at least angle your head away from me? Jesus.
Sorry. Tomorrow's the big day, Lazy. I hope you're just as ready as I
If you're
am.
going to burp, can you direct your spore tubules to the other side of the room?
They're called sporocaps.
Oh, I am, leader. I'll be right behind you.
I thought you usually didn't mind when people... You know what? I'm not going to say that.
Well, yeah, if,
I'm gonna stop myself.
Wazy just winks at you.
He's talking
Tomorrow's
to
the
you,
day.
Ellie.
Tomorrow's the day we're gonna liberate Crossbell City. I'll finally have the chance to see Belle and Uncle. And I can ask them why they did this and possibly get through to them. I mean, I don't have a lot of confidence in that plan, but, you know, I got
Me neither.
Then again, if they still refuse, they will.
Oh, I can't imagine what you're going through right now, Ellie. Anyway, I gotta go.
I'm sorry. No. You stand right there. No. I'm not done. I'm
I'm not Noelle. You can't treat me like
You're
that.
right. You're right. I'm sorry. Well, to be fair, I spoke to you.
I'm sorry, Lloyd. Now isn't the time to be dwelling on this, but now you listen to me. We have a debt to repay to everyone who has helped us despite the danger. Above all, this is a fight we can't lose if we're going to get back here.
That's right. We're all in this together, Ellie. Tomorrow will be our day.
You ever seen High School Musical?
Oh yes. I literally am Sharpay. You haven't noticed this entire time?
God,
Yeah.
oh, how sad that Ellie thinks she's Sharpay.
You're absolutely right. Except, man,
Was Ernest the other kid?
the little
Ernest,
fucking
the
toady.
Sharpay's brother.
Yes. Except no.
do you think he's just like, was Ernest the other kid? And Ellie's like, oh yeah, oh. Well, that fantasy's ruined forever.
Well, I wasn't going to finish that fan fiction anyway. Okay, well, thank you, Lloyd. I'm feeling a little better now.
I love the idea that like Ellie on AO3 has an enormous backlog of like yaoi smut, but like if you dig all the way to the beginning, there's like 4 or 5 like clear attempts of her trying to figure out what she's into, where it's like compulsive heterosexuality fics that are just devoid of any energy whatsoever and are thoroughly nothing. She's like, yeah, I'm never going back to those.
After we defeat
guys-
Peter Croy and save Crossbell, you are invited to eat in the Pope's room at Buca de Beppo.
You guys are really gonna try to liberate Crossbell City?
You're putting your lives on the line to fight the new system. If this fails, the narrative is going to be that the president was right all along, I hope you know. Winners write the history books, remember? Just like Calvard's bloody revolution. History tells us that the ends justified the means.
I know. Everything comes down to tomorrow. We know it better than anyone.
My bad, I didn't mean to put even more pressure on you. As a journalist, I have a responsibility to see how Crossbell's fate plays out and relay it to the people. But behind that, I'm still my own person. One that's rooting for you guys with all her heart. You all are Guy's legacy, after all. The SSS inherited his will and are fighting for what he would have.
Don't know what to say, Grace.
You can respond by giving it all you got tomorrow. Do it for Kia's sake, too.
Of course we will.
I love Grace.
Yeah, it's great.
Tomorrow will be very difficult, Lloyd. My apologies for making you bear the burden of our state's future. As one of its 2 highest representatives, I beg you for your forgiveness.
You have nothing to apologize for, Speaker. If not for your willingness to make the declaration of invalidity, we never would have gotten this far. You played the role we needed you to. From here on, this is our fight. This is something we have to do.
Thank you, but I hope you can at least accept my apology for this distraction tonight. If that is how you feel, I believe the mission to liberate Crossbell will be a success. I've already begun to think about what will come next.
What do you think?
King McDowell.
Yeah, what do you think sounds better, President McDowell or Emperor McDowell?
Oh, definitely Emperor.
My hope is that the confused citizens of Crossbell will be able to return to their peaceful lives as soon as possible.
Hang on, I want to slip a dark horse candidate in there. What about Generalissimo?
No!
We hope so too. Hey, Tia.
Click, click, clack, click, clack. Preparations are nearly complete.
Oh, are you? I just wanted to check and make sure. You're not gonna give me a final bonding event in this game either, are you?
Fuck no.
What are you up to, Tia?
Oh, just saying clickety click clack without actually pressing any buttons.
It makes Yona so mad. I am performing the final systems check on the Merkaba before tomorrow's operation.
He's so mad his farts are going backwards.
Oh, what? Don't explain. I will not have time to do it tomorrow since we will be disembarking. Once we gain access to the communication mainframe, I will have to leave the rest of the hacking to Yona and Fran.
I think I get it. Not being here to do it yourself is a bit of a disadvantage.
It is okay. I will be done soon, so do not worry about it. As our leader, you should be saving your energy and not worrying over the little things.
No, I was worrying over little Tio. Hardly.
Fuck you.
It's still my responsibility to make sure we're fully prepared for tomorrow. Still, I know what you're trying to say. I'll let you handle this. Just make sure to take your own advice and get some rest when you're done.
I will. Same to you. I hope you rest well.
Bye, Yona.
Clack.
Honk shoe.
See you later, best friend.
Just jumps off.
It's like, all right, I guess it's time to wait for Randy. The door opens. Lloyd turns around. Yona walks out. Hey, buddy. I'm here to have a bonding event with you.
Yeah. Just throws him off the ship.
Man, I really had you fooled with my Randy cosplay.
Yeah, you actually took Randy out to a date twice at the place, but you took me once.
Tomorrow's the day. We'll finally be infiltrating our way back into Crossbell City. All things considered, it hasn't been that long since I was there last, so I am becoming nostalgic for it.
I know what you mean. I heard that the Ions have refocused their attention on defending the city now that the barrier's down. Can't help but wonder how everyone at Ark and Seal is holding up.
I imagine they're still practicing even now. Show
Well,
must
they're just
go on.
holding up the chandelier.
The show must go on, as they say. No matter the circumstances, the troop is always perfecting its craft and looking ahead, not back. That's Ilia's will, the way of Ark and Seal.
I suppose you're right. If you don't mind my asking, what comes next for you after we've liberated Crossbell City and solved this incident?
I intend to see Ilya again and continue dancing with Arkansil as I have been, to be perfectly honest. That desire still burns inside, even if I don't fully understand how or why. Honestly, I don't even know what I'm going to say to Ilya and Sully the next time I see them. Words escape me.
Do they?
Words
fail.
I understand where you're coming from, but I have no doubt that Ilya and everyone at Arkansil will always accept you.
I plan to see Ilya again and put an end to the job.
My advice would be not to think about it too much and concern yourself with what you can control. The next step that's right in front of you.
Remember that case in the last game where Yin sent a letter threatening to assassinate her? I was just playing the long fucking game, idiot.
Oh yeah, that was you.
You make it
do that.
You make a good point.
Anyway, for that reunion to happen, we'll have to first liberate Crossbell City. I hope you're ready to give it your all tomorrow.
Right. Misha's final bonding event is pretty good.
Hey, dog.
Do we want to talk to
dog.
Zeit?
He can talk now,
Not
so...
really, to be honest, but you can. I'm not going to say no.
I don't think I did before. I kind of want to give him one last chance to, like, justify his existence.
He just goes woof, woof, woof.
He goes back to being a fucking dog.
Tomorrow.
Arf, and such.
Tomorrow is when we will liberate Crossbell City. Upon disembarking, I shall enter the city alone as a scout. Though I will not be by your side, know that I will rush there should anything happen.
Thanks, Zeit. We appreciate the backup. That reminds me, the wolves in the mountains will also be helping, right? That'll
Yes.
probably look pretty fucking crazy.
I instructed them to lend their aid to the resistance force from the CGF. If they use the terrain wisely, they should provide worthy opposition for the Red Constellation.
I think Second Lieutenant Muriel and the others will greatly appreciate the support.
Yes, however, that is as much assistance as I can provide to you all. Ultimately, it rests on your shoulders to rescue Kia, as I'm sure you know.
Remember who you are.
There are still many trials and tribulations standing between you and her. Best Phoenix Wright game, 10 out of 10.
I know, but it doesn't matter. Nothing is going to stop me from reaching Kia, no matter what. Just you watch, Zeit. Watch and keep looking out for us.
So I shall. Show me that you can.
Fight begins.
Yeah.
You know, the battle theme in this game.
Yeah, I was gonna
like,
say,
what are
it
you
plays a
doing?
completely different battle theme. Yeah, speak to the person I promised my heart to.
Oh my god, they're finally gonna kiss. Yes!
Hey, you came.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had to change my pants. That's how that works, right? Anyway, Randy.
Come
Oh, the
stream
moon.
never ends, baby.
Oh my god, it's so fucking romantic.
I know I'm the one who asked you here, but seriously, you really got the time to spare for another dude. Isn't there a lady waiting for you to serenade her?
Fucking genuine squeal.
What the fuck? They're
That-
giving me everything I asked for!
That is absolutely none of your business. Besides, I don't have time to think about girls before the operation.
Oh, you dumbass. This is a perfect situation for a little romance. At first,
I agree.
she'd say something like, Lloyd, I'm so worried about tomorrow. You reply, it's okay, baby, I'm here. Then boom, hug, kiss, and you're in the door, if you know what I mean.
This is like legitimately such a cute like guy who is not willing to admit he's attracted to men, like projecting as hard as possible and be like, I am begging you to push me up against this railing and stick your tongue down my throat, Bannings.
Bit of a leap from step 2 to 3, isn't it? Randy, I'm starting to get the sense that you're not nearly as good at this as you say you are.
Oh, that's what you think, huh? Maybe I should show you.
Crying.
looks.
I can't.
We were out on the deck of the ship. The funny thing was, there were 2 railings.
Was that a chat comment or was that you?
No, that was just me.
That's hilarious, Aaron.
You already steel yourself for tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Wow, you expect a lot of me. I'd be lying if I said I was totally ready, though. When I think about Second Lieutenant Muriel and the others, I realize I'm in no position to be complaining.
Yeah, I guess so. I've been giving her blue balls way longer than you. Pretty sure they'd have a bunch of Jaegers ready to counter the resistance, and hey, you ain't making them move.
Hold on, I've lost the metaphor. What's going on? Are we still talking about boning?
I doubt that'll drag Uncle and Shirley out of hiding that easily, though. Still, if a guy like shows up again, the resistance is gonna have an easy fucking time.
You're probably right. The Red Constellation is even stronger than I'd heard. The talk of them being the strongest core in Zemiria wasn't a lie. In Western Zemiria.
I actually really like the mist effect here. Like, you can kind of see where the texture is like not high enough res for this resolution, but like the way it layers with the other stuff actually looks pretty good.
If I was looking at this on a PSP screen, it'd look fine.
Yeah.
We have a bit of history, as it so happens. All the way back to the Dark Ages, even. The Orlando Berserkers. They were a well-known tribe of warriors. They were always ahead of the curve with combat techniques and beefing up their bodies through special training methods, like fucking other dudes. These days, they're just a Jaeger corps that took up the name of the Red Scorpion that was on their family crest.
So that's how it started. Hey, by any chance, was that chase battle you arranged in the downtown district also inspired by...
Hey, finally put 2 and 2 together. Yup, that's a practice typically used for the Red Constellation's combat training. Normally, it'd be identical to live combat. Wouldn't be out of the ordinary for someone to die during a race like that. Back when I was a kid, they'd make me run those every day until I'd cough up blood.
I'm sorry. Suppose the one who trained you was your father, right? The war god?
Yeah, Baldur Orlando. That old man was strict and merciless. Might as well have been a lion made of steel. 3 years ago, I got a mission direct from the war god himself. I had to go up against 2 squadrons from Zephyr, a longtime rival Jaeger Corps. My unit and I were ordered to wipe them out.
But Zeno had this, like, bomb attack, and it was fucking bullshit. Wiped us out in one turn.
Fucking 50 turns went by and the battle ended before I could kill him. The enemy had twice the firepower we did. There was no way in hell we could take him head on. It'd be unthinkable. But we were pros at taking advantage of the terrain and launching surprise attacks. And there was this little village nearby I would visit to restock supplies. I lured one of the squadrons into that village as a diversion for a surprise attack. By causing a landslide, we were able to completely take him out. We blew up a barn on the outskirts, which caused our enemies to panic. Their escape route severed, focused our attack, and crushed them. The plan was to not sacrifice any villagers in our scrum. But sometimes shit just doesn't go the way you plan on the battlefield. The point where we opened fire was 50 yards closer to the village than we'd anticipated. In one building, general store, got caught in the crossfire. The guy who ran it, he was probably the first and only friend I'd made outside the Corps. Sometimes, when I wasn't out on a mission, I'd go to the bar with him to screw around and pick up chicks. He told me he dreamed of ditching the village to open his own bar. His dream. His entire life. I took it away from him. All of it.
Whoa, you're pretty good, Dolphy.
You passed, Randolph. Congratulations. You're now the next in line to become the War God. Work hard and you'll follow in your father's footsteps.
Pretty shitty, right? It's not like I wanted to ditch it all because of my buddy's death. It's not like I was sick of being a Jaeger either. It's just... I couldn't stop wondering. Between the guy with his modest dream of wanting to own a bar, and my duty of becoming the next war god, fighting on the battlefield till the day I die. Which of our lives truly had meaning?
Randy. Green.
This is the fate that's been weighing on my shoulders since I was born. That's what I get for being born into the Orlando family and not living up to my duty of becoming a true warrior.
Are you trying to unseal your fate, Randy? Unseal it by defeating your uncle?
Guess so. Now that my old man's dead, there's no other way to do it. If I can take down that monster the way I am now, I bet I'd feel like I finally settled the score from 3 years ago. This time, I'm not gonna drift away from the hell that's facing me.
So you aren't. Since we're partners, that means you'll be counting on my help, right?
Yeah, you're damn right. I would've liked to have done it on my own, but he's way too strong. So, think you're up for it?
Of course. I'm lucky to be your partner, Andy. And thanks for relying on me.
This is why I keep telling you to stop whispering your sweet nothings to me.
Huh?
Oh my god, just fucking kiss. Just fucking do it.
Is that liquor?
Rum. It's the good stuff. Same bottle my friend and I were stashing away at that village's bar.
Oh,
Oh.
that's really sweet.
I stored it with my rifle and couldn't bring myself to touch it again. But now, I feel like I can down the rest of it. It'll make the night before the battle more fun. Want to join me for a shot?
Yeah. I'd love to.
What do you know? There's just enough left for two. Don't force yourself. It's pretty intense.
Please. I'm already an adult. I'll be fine. Cheers, Randy.
Yeah.
Bags a punch!
Don't say I didn't warn you. This stuff's got a mature flavor to it.
Oh. You're not the only mature one here. Hey, Randy.
What's up?
Let's go to Garante once this is all over. We can pick a new bottle to store together. I prefer something a little less strong, though.
No kidding. But yeah, let's do it.
Oh,
That
was a really cute scene.
That was so fucking good. Ah!
Oh,
Oh, cool.
they get their max level combo craft.
And Randy put his lips to the same bottle that that Lloyd had just drunk from.
Shoved up his
But
ass.
he kept it on there real long, like it weren't the whiskey what he were trying to savor.
Is that like a line from like Brokeback Mountain or something?
There's a really good Tumblr post. If there's another pause at length that I can read it out, it's not that long, but yeah.
They walk back into the ship and Ellie is collapsed on the floor,
Just right in front
Foaming
of
at the mouth.
writhing.
We have both slippers of God.
Fuck.
Oh, it's me. Commence operation. Crossbell Guardian Force Resistant Unit and Wolves.
Wolves.
Open combat!
Yes, ma'am!
Yes,
Yes, ma'am!
Woof!
Yes, ma'am! I mean, woof!
Yeah, I know this is supposed to be like the start of a climactic turnaround, but like you know they just get steamrolled.
Just
Immediately the
simply,
camera
yeah.
cuts away and they're all dead already.
Again. We get the exact same scene twice, the exact same sequence of events.
Sir, we can't hear you! What are our orders?
Sir!
Shit!
Yeah!
Running and
shoot
shouting!
Ow! Oh, they're shooting at us! Why is our backline firing?
I always savor that tingling feeling you get before a fight. Shall we begin?
As you wish. Focus on exterminating their beasts while keeping the Jaegers on their toes. Watch out for that sniper and tear them to
sniper?
shreds.
Sir!
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 Remember, punch bullets.
Whoa.
Damn it, second line, remember your breathing techniques.
Whew, you were invisible. Whew, Twinkle.
Hello, it's me, Dieter Croy.
This is my Gundam!
It's really more of like a Macross sort of deal, but it's fine.
Looks like
Looks like the... No, you go for it,
looks
I
like
don't
battles
care.
have broken out at the north and east entrances.
Isn't that bad? If Commander Bales' units were to mount an attack, then...
We'll be fine. I heard that unit's gonna stand down until the political issue's resolved. Anyway, until that's all said and done, we'll probably be sitting on our hands. I think this is Ren out of
Ren?
nowhere? Question mark?
Ren.
I can't really remember for sure.
Really now? Is that the right attitude to have at a time like this?
Big robot.
Wait, what?
Where's that sound coming from?
Here it is.
What the?
A red ion? I feel like Ren's... Like, not that this game needed more things to do. I feel like Ren would have been better suited for this game since there's an importance on the other Potter Modder equivalents in the plot. Anyway.
Good morning. However, I'll have to ask you to refrain from lumping my dear
Oh, sorry.
Potter in with those phony imitations, Jello. He is much kinder, smarter, and more capable than they are.
I guess, in fairness, she is also a cult remnant, so that was more important.
Impossible!
Hostiles?
Out of my way, silly soldiers. I didn't come here to play with you.
You landed here!
If you don't want to get... Look, it's the Mega Man teleportation. I teleport in about a mile away from the boss so that I have something to run through. If you don't want to get trampled, you should just step aside. See? It's coming.
Huh? Oh, shit, dude!
Oh shit, dude.
What?
The blue ion!
There you are.
What the fuck?
Hey, you, get back!
You're in way over your head. This is a fight you can't. This is.
You missed your
I
line,
missed.
Joshua! Ah!
Ah!
Just don't do anything crazy, okay, Ren? Remember that we've got your back.
Stronger than you.
Potter Modder has been upgraded, but don't forget that the Ions still have the edge over him. The only way we can win this is by working together.
Yes, I know. I won't let them defile this land anymore. It's their home, after all. Let's go, Estelle and Joshua. You too, Potter Modder.
Acknowledged. Oh, we won.
It's easy.
Still think the potato baby choreography is better than the full
better,
models.
yeah.
Yep, correct.
What the hell is that?
Incredible. What?
So the backup spiky onion priest was talking about was the Bright Gang.
Yep. From the sound of it, he dropped by Liberl to pick them up. More importantly, now's our chance.
Right, I will deactivate the optical camouflage and bring us down by the city's south exit. Disembark from the ship's hatch.
Got it.
You have our regards.
May Adios protect you all.
Be careful, everyone. Please be careful. We'll be covering your heroics from above.
I'll do what I can to back you up from the net.
Starts ordering pizza.
Order so much pizza that a big
Giant
a caravan of pizza trucks gets in the way of the CGF.
God.
We have to hold out! They need that pizza in 30 minutes or less or it's free!
Right now, I am reading through Ellie's final bonding event because I just have to know.
We're here. First, I'd
Does
like
it
for us to
suck?
find a way to get in contact with the chief. Bummer.
Yeah.
Wait, what's with this blue mist?
What is it about?
Mostly politics for the first 5 minutes of the 6-minute event.
Yeah, that's about what I'd expect.
This reminds me of what happened at the Moon Temple in Stargazer's Tower. There are no pedestrians around either.
Who the fuck told you could talk?
Oh, you made it through the barrier? How? They may be taking refuge from... I guess the barrier can't detect you since you're worth nothing. They may be taking refuge from the fighting happening around the city.
Dots.
Something wrong?
I hear something resonating from Central Square. It's the bell.
Like a
It must be the
bell?
bell.
What?
Let's go
It's
see
the
for
bell!
ourselves.
Whee!
Tio, I'm gonna pretend that you didn't actually get a lot of sleep last night because that was something so dumb that I thought Noelle said it at first. The hell?
Wade, why would
I'm
you
sorry.
say that to me?
I'm sorry. I didn't get much sleep either.
It's similar to the barrier that was enveloping Crossbell City.
Man, I slept great. I don't know what you're on about.
I bet you did.
Ellie in the room next to there is just like wide-eyed in her bed looking at the ceiling.
She develops Tio's senses just for this.
I was gonna say, Tio sitting there.
What is that noise?
Every day that I was trapped at the lodge, I could hear the people on the other side of the wall having thunderous gay sex.
Wow. Wow.
Thunderous. There was
They
a
are
fucking...
likely fundamentally the same.
Fuck.
God, no one else I'm friends with would go for the not only like I'll make a joke referencing that part of Tio's backstory, but be like the punchline will be the words "gay sex"
Gay sex.
specifically.
I never claimed to have a subtle sense of humor.
You've got a brand.
Meaning that the bell's resonance is also the source of the mist.
Why the hell would it be?
Oh, what's going on?
Careful, we're surrounded.
Could it be? I don't know what these are.
More robots. The same monsters as from Stargazer's Tower.
Are they?
Yes,
cryptids?
they are the same magic golems, but they look significantly more dangerous.
We gotta bust
Why?
these things up.
Yeah, let's take them out. Don't worry, we'll beat them easy. Eventually, they'll need robots to take these out.
Yeah. Well, that's not the S-craft I meant to use, whatever. That's the one I meant.
So Ellie's final event scene is much like Ellie herself. You think that you think that it'll be interesting based off of the concept, but then it's just kind of there.
Oh, Lloyd's actually being kind of cute.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I guess you get what you pay for if you romance
If you
Ellie.
decided to romance Ellie.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's die.
He's cute.
I want to see Wazy's.
Oh God, you're right. There's some.
Damn! Why are these inside the city?
Don't tell me Uncle and the others released them? No way, that'd be utterly despicable.
President Croy would never do anything wrong. Wazy just turns and slits her throat and returns to the conversation.
Well, I thought you were going to say
Maybe.
slaps her, but you went all the way.
No, it's way funnier if he just is like, she's just like, I can't imagine
just
the
done.
president doing something wrong. Turns and then just turns back like someone had to do it. Maybe, but it does seem like the most plausible answer. This bell probably has to do with it too.
More incoming.
Don't worry, Dudley will show up.
Damn it!
Yeah, this ain't looking too hot.
We need to find a way to break through.
Hi, it's me, Dudley.
Yeah, I know how
Yeah,
these games
hell yeah.
work.
Oh yeah, it's Chief and Dudley.
Detective Dudley, too.
You finally made it. Talk later. Retreat to East Street for now.
Roger!
Cover our asses, boys. That's what I said to Lloyd last night.
Yeah, Lloyd.
I can't run!
Oh my god. I can't run. Oh, I just thought of a really gross joke.
Yeah.
I've noticed they've been able to track us. We're leaving some kind of trail of lights.
The final chapter in the saga, Trails in the Calm.
Trails of Brown Stream.
I was thinking just semen, but
Oh, that's fair.
Calm Stream
Alright,
returns. It
I mean,
never
it's up to you which one you think is worse.
Yeah,
It
they're
implies
both
the
bad.
same thing.
This is Calm Stream's final four. Tio,
So
you're
the first
safe.
time we fought Cumstream, they were holding back.
I was holding something, all right.
This
And Yoda's
one-
safe
this-
too, right? Oh, thank goodness. Now I can. They say no. Oh, thank goodness. Now I can finally sleep
Finally
again.
sleep again.
Calm down, Chief. Still, I am glad to see you are all right.
Oh, Tio was worried about me. Those hundreds of prayers I offered to Idios were worth it.
I will send you to her if you keep it up.
I love Tio.
It's good to see so many familiar faces again. Familiar-ish.
So, is everyone else finally getting tired of putting up with the president's bull?
That's putting it lightly. He declared martial law and issued a lockdown yesterday.
That was when the blue mist enveloped the city. This has gone far enough. We need to put a stop to him.
Yes, but there's zero chance of us getting an arrest warrant for him. Our only hope is
What?
arresting him and his supporters in the act.
Just kill him! Just kill him, you fucking cowards!
Just do it!
Yeah, you're right. Just do it.
There's no other choice. We gotta kill him.
What about the citizens? Are they safe the way things are?
Hey, oh, receptionist Rebecca.
We'll
Thankfully,
have
the
someone.
public is abiding by the curfew. I suppose martial law will do that.
Noel Seeker has spoken. Someone from our group of equal importance will now speak.
They're also. First of all, how dare you? They're also aware.
You're the
that
closest we had. I'm sorry.
I'm getting in touch with HR. That's fucked up. They're also aware that the fighting that's taking place outside of the city. It's obvious enough that staying indoors is the safe bet. There's also how sudden the announcement was. A lot of people didn't have enough supplies or couldn't make it to their home in time, yada yada. I heard some are taking shelter in places like the Civic Center and hotels. They can't stay there forever, right?
Yeah, that's not good.
The sooner we resolve this, the better.
Arresting those that are supporting the president is still easier said than done. Just polishing his bloody knife stuck in Noel's neck. Won't that call for us taking back Orcus Tower?
Sure will. We've already started working out the details. We even have the cooperation of the Bracers in the city, too. You know, all of them except the one. All we needed was you kids to finally show up.
Luckily, Bracers are really willing to fight a government so long as
Yeah.
they don't like it.
Yeah.
Chief.
Green. I am grateful for you waiting.
What exactly is this plan?
The Phantasmal Blaze Plan. There's a large group of those magic puppets currently guarding the front of the tower. We're going to have to assault them directly with the forces we have here and the bracers.
First.
I'm Officer K!
Oh my god, no wait! It's Officer K!
I'm amazed that
What
you
did she
remembered
say?
that.
That's a lot more
Never
direct
forget
than I was
Officer
expecting.
Kate, traffic cop extraordinaire.
I don't even remember this bit.
Yeesh, that's ballsy. You really think it'll work? I don't blame you. It was from like the second episode of Azure. We did a side quest chasing down like the speeding car. Where she talked to us over the phone, and I did that, and then we met her in person, and she just sounded that way.
Yeah.
That is funny.
Most of the defense force that was here got relocated outside the city. Chances are our defense is light inside the tower, too. I bet Arios will be there, though.
If you're working, find the bulletin back in the Orangean Fronten house and forget about it. It's still sealed. What?
Wow, you went from like German to Dutch to Norse
lucky enough
to
for them to
Swedish.
miss what we gave them goal a hole in the difference. What?
If only I could
only.
understand. Oh yeah, you know.
You said
You
it,
said
Chief
it.
Yolik.
That means there really is only one way.
Have you decided on who will be the team that storms the tower?
No, we were just in the process of... Wait, you're not suggesting what I think you are.
I am. Trust the SSS with infiltrating the tower
We
itself.
beat Aryan Road. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah, in fact, you can't stop me. I'm just gonna do it. That's where Kia is, and we're not gonna take no for an answer. We're here to take her back.
Damn straight. Ain't no way we're leaving that up to anyone else.
You'll also need someone who can handle the tower security systems like I can.
I hope you understand that I can't pass on the opportunity to confront Belle and Uncle directly.
Yeah, you're right. We're the CPD. We will allow police officers who have personal grudges to go handle the personal grudges.
As a member of the Defense Force, I help create. I'm taking responsibility. I've got a duty to right the wrong and put a stop to this.
It'd be really funny if she only said the first one.
Yeah.
This is my fault, guys.
Our little ragtag group has been through a lot. If teamwork is going to be critical to the mission, I can't think of anyone more qualified than the SSS.
I'll do my part to pitch in as well.
I didn't have enough time as a party member to have a dynamic with anyone. You're all serious. Can we bring Dudley? Can we bring Dudley to the final dungeon?
Should have known. No, but you could take Raymond. Hard to believe you were all rookies less than a year ago.
I love that because Raymond has an in-combat thing. We've seen him in combat.
Yeah.
He misses every time unless he's kill stealing.
Yeah. Chief.
Reen.
You want it? You got it. The SSS is responsible for storming the tower.
You want it? It's yours, my friend.
My
as long
friend?
as you have enough rupees.
Even with that settled, the plan isn't exactly ready to go. So sit tight. We've still got work to do.
You do?
We're in the process of hacking into Orcus Tower as we speak. But don't worry, it should only take another hour at most.
An hour?
Really? Yeah, if we hack in, it'll be easier to give support to the infiltration team. We should also be able to turn off the communication jamming.
Exactly. We also need time to contact the guild and our other allies again. If we're going to make the SSS the infiltration team, then we need to take some time to fine-tune the Plime.
All right, let's get this Plime find. Really, Dudley?
Yeah!
You want to be on the infiltration team? Fuck yeah! High five!
Yes! I'm familiar with the building's layout after having worked security for the trade conference. Let's fucking do this, Lloyd.
Fuck yeah, let's do it!
They start chest bumping.
Yeah,
I'm willing to look past your shitty taste in footwear. Let's do this.
you son of a bitch!
She chest bumps him, and Lloyd goes, ow! Huh. Bannings, you're covered in bruises everywhere. Yeah.
I mean, they're not all bruises. Some of them are bites.
The monsters out there are truly duplicitous. I can even head into the city with you if you'd like. More importantly, under no circumstance are we going to the fucking library to pick up a book. I'm going to leave the arrest of the president in the hands of the sus.
What happened to trust in us?
I already expected this.
Don't think about it too hard. He'll be a valuable asset. Right, but car? Car? Can it be the SSS car?
No other way. That's the only model we have that's sturdy enough and that has the horsepower to bust down the door. It'll also help us break through some of the more problematic areas in the city.
I guess.
Oh
so.
man, we're gonna have to go through the racist district.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right
we're
now
gonna
it's-
have to go to the Eastern District, which is like, racist.
Right now, it's just collecting dust at the SSS building. It'd be a waste not to put it to good use.
Our only problem now is that the team is too large to easily maneuver about the city.
I agree. We should decide which team members will head directly into the city to retrieve the car. Noel jumping up and down.
Me! Please! It's my only thing I can do!
The others will remain here on standby.
Got it. No, actually, I learned how to drive.
Oh, they get a
while
combo craft.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hearts of iron, partner.
Yeah, after they fucking chest bumped.
Yeah.
Ooh. I feel like we should bring Dudley for one last ride.
We gotta bring Dudley.
Yeah,
Risha, sorry.
We don't need Wazy.
I don't really plan on using him for fighting on the bosses, but yeah, we can. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. I think this segment's not like super difficult, but the boss at the end is reasonably challenging. I guess I'll swap out Risha. Risha's the one
Risha seems...
Like, I like Risha as a character, but also, she is the one I'm least likely to use if I've got Randy with me, because I'm not going to have room for both of them in the actual fighting party.
Mm-hmm.
My plan is pretty much to just use the OG SSS from here on out, because it feels the most earned. But, I'll see if I can give Dudley some time in the sun.
As long as he's around in the cutscenes, I'm happy.
Yeah, that's...
I like Dudley.
Yeah, no, Dudley is...
I want to see Hearts of Iron, though.
Oh, yeah.
So-
We'll show the combo craft at some point. Yes, Jello.
I think I figured out a very small editor's note change I would have made to the big twist progressions of this end game that I think would have made me a lot more satisfied with the goings on. And maybe some version of this will still happen. It's not out of the question because it seems like Dieter's losing control and Maribel's getting more time in the spotlight. So I would have had it so Dieter maybe vaguely knew about his family's connections with the cult, but had genuinely thrown them, cast them aside, and maybe 2 or 3 generations head. Mm-hmm. And he was just like, yeah, I'm just a banker and I'm here for the best parts of Crossbell, but he's just not very good at his job. And Maribel is the real villain who rediscovered that connection their family had with the cult and was like, yeah, I'm basically in charge of the bank. Which is really all the power my dad has. And that would have made a lot more sense as to why Dieter didn't just take over the city at the end of the last game when he had 100% control. And also it would give a better explanation of why the Croy family was like, oh yeah, we're technically on the cult side, but we don't call the shots because there was a gap in time and Maribel picked it up later. Yeah. I think that would make a lot more sense. Also, frankly, I like Dieter better as a good guy. I think he's a boring villain so far.
I like Dieter. I like Dieter both ways, but yes, no. I would have liked Dieter more if he didn't have an evil laugh scene or anything, and seemed more like he was trying to do the right thing. More like he's
legitimately like this is what he feels is the right thing to do.
He basically does.
Sure he does.
But but they play him in a way that makes him look too generically villainous.
It's a shame because, I think I explicitly mentioned this. I love characters who act like they could be the villain, but are just nice. And I feel like they really leaned into that
You had that vibe
in
at
the first
beginning.
game, and then they were like, "Got it, we tricked you." And it's like, "Yeah, you successfully tricked me. I didn't think he was gonna be the villain of the second game because you didn't earn it, and because you decided to make him a good guy when he had all the power, and he decided to help, and now he's just a cackling weirdo." And it's like, I don't like that, but like Maribel was always a weirdo.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think we'll stop here. And next time, we're gonna fucking pretty much gonna storm through the city, take back Orcus Tower, and put an end to this.
Hell yeah.
Great.
Let's see. Is there anything else? No, I think we're good. I don't know for sure if we're playing next week, but at this exact moment, I don't know of any specific reason why we can't. I'm hoping, we can finish this quick and painless, and I'll be interested to see what you think of the rest of this. Because it may be the last that we do, and so we'll have, I hope, some time to retrospect on the good, the bad, and the ugly with these first two sagas. Because goodness knows, we've already said more than enough words about Cold Steel.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Then, for now, wait.
Yeah, I see. Wait. What are we waiting for? Vanilla Snow Golem.
I'm gonna start doing my outro. Better type something fast. We'll be back next week, and for now, my comment.
Looking up. Apparently, the lead writer for the series is not writing in Trails into Reverie, so that's good.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm interested to see the difference.
So yeah, we'll be back, and for now, thank you, chat, for being here. Thanks, Jello and Austin and Mo, for reading with me. Thanks for being here this time, and thank you for being here next time. Say goodbye to chat, everyone.
Goodbye.
Oodles.